we're on the other side of that little tree that we saw from the dock. The gang's all here.
I've heard that in the same forest, giant trees will fight each other for nutrients.
That's kind of true.
How about this? We just feed Shuhu to that tree in the courtyard. It would save us a long trip.
That's not exactly how that works, Silver Wolf.
Say something.
Anything.
Didn't know you were a forestry expert.
I'm not joking. I'm serious.
If the Elwood absorbed another emanator of abundance, it would likely bring about an even greater catastrophe.
Interesting thought, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, you're probably right.
Right now, there is no other option besides the Veracity Husk.
If the abundance grows too strong, the ambrosial arbor loses control, and the Arcadia is doomed. If the abundance is too weak, the husk spirals out of control, and the Arcadia is doomed just the same.
God, this place sucks to live now that I think about it.
It's called an Arcadia, but the whole thing is built on a razor's edge. Does that mean the essence of the elation is just dark humor?
Maybe. I don't know. What's their prima mobile?
You're afraid.
Well, no shit.
I'm not. I respect your choice.
I don't believe you. You do know that you're probably the only parental figure she's ever had, right?
Fine. You're right. I'm afraid. So what?
I was right.
You don't think I know what that Xianzhou person meant? 1 in 10 chance? There is no chance at all.
Maybe she wasn't lying. Maybe it is a 1 in 10 chance he lives.
Listen, I just can't stand by and watch one of my kin sacrifice himself.
Wow. She considers you kin. How honorable.
Kin.
He took note.
What else? Friend? Colleague? Playmate? The guy who carries my bags when we go shopping?
You are a girl, Dad Blade. Accept it.
I suppose all of those...
Sort your feelings. You know it to be true. I suppose all of those fit.
Fit? How? Sometimes I can't tell if you're actually dumb or just playing dumb.
By the way, if you haven't watched the Mortonax Blade Keeping Up with Star Rail, Silverwolf gives a very embarrassing message to him and ends up blushing. It's kind of cute.
I hear you. Just assume it's the former. Simpler that way.
The former. I'm going to assume he means that 1 in 10 chance. Take that to heart.
My mind is made up. You should understand. Misplaced emotions will only cause the mission to fail.
You really are just playing dumb.
I think he's not. I think he's just set his heart on this. And as hard as that is for you to accept, he knows that there's not much he can do to alleviate that feeling you have.
To be honest, I'm the same way. If I could see Firefly cured of her illness, Kafka finally finding the heart she's looking for,
Kafka lore!
and the girl reclaiming her future.
Holy shit, Kafka lore. Kafka finding her heart. Silverwolf probably just gave us a huge spoiler. Also, I don't know if they've noticed that we're like listening in on them. We're like standing 10 feet behind them.
And I'd be willing to pick up that level 999 cartridge too, even if it means becoming nothing but a shadow of the Dark Zone.
Don't. At the TV tower, you already severely overspent your time. Don't touch that thing again. Besides, why are you telling me this? You should tell them yourself.
Because just like you, I'm a total Stuck up softy. Happy now?
Hug it out.
Feel better?
No. Unless you give me a sincere apology and a proper goodbye, we're not settled.
Not settled. Is that right? Fair enough. Whether as Ying Xing or as Blade, my journey has reached its end.
And we're hearing his thoughts now.
Before the final verdict, I should say a proper goodbye to my kin. Who's there?
I've been here the whole time, like Sam Reich. Hold your fire, it's me. When did you get here? Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop.
I get it. It was a deliberate accident.
I knew you would come.
That's Kafka's line. Someone's gonna record that and they're gonna turn it into a soundbite, I'm sure. I found a way into the world in Canvas. I can call for a boat to teleport us into the world in Canvas.
I met the legendary Graphia. She told me a way to enter the world in Canvas. If we simply chant her name and release a Wispe into the river, she'll come to ferry us.
A legend from 1,000 years ago. And she's actually still alive?
That remains to be seen, actually. She might be an Imagine or a spirit, or I don't really know what her deal is. She seems to just be able to poof out of existence at willy-nilly.
It really makes sense. After all, you two are practically the same age. Knowing that gives me a bit more hope that you can actually make it back.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Blade and Graphia are close to the same age.
Then let's begin.
Alright, summon Graphia's fairy.
You are unusually talkative today. Are you trying to buy time?
Hang on, I see some familiar faces. Grove Investigation Shroom. Okay. My friend, I didn't expect to see you here. Do you need legal assistance? Such dedication to your work. Why are you still here? I wrapped up my last assignment, but I still have other matters to attend to. Okay, since we're well acquainted, I suppose I can let you in on this. Aside from being a lawyer, I also have a side hustle. I'm sure you're aware that the Myriad Wish Grove behind you means my job to observe and record everything about it. Right, as you can tell, I'm a Grove Investigation Shroom. I'm craving hot pot. Me too. I heard mushroom hot pot is absolutely delicious. Pity I can't eat any since I don't have a real head right now. Anyway, sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not for consumption. Even if I was, I taste terrible, but as a friend, I'd be happy to share some spiritual food with you. Here, take this as my report for this period. Take a look if you'd like. Of course, if you'd rather join me for a bit of a Grove investigation, that's even better. Oh, will you keep everything we just talked about between us, won't you? High energy type. I should go. We'll catch up another time. Alright, friend. I'll be here if you need me. Why is he here? Wrong button. Encounter and speak with Umbrella at both Dovebrook District and Eekford Hermitage. Once in each location. There's an achievement just for talking to him twice? Why? Okay, whatever. Let's get back into here.
You are...
I thought I went in here. Oh, we're waiting for a train. That's kind of cool. They made me wait.
Little one, I choose you.
Everyone, let's go find Graphia!
Oh no. Woof woof.
World in canvas, here I come!
We're all getting on a train.
That should do it. Right?
Heard it's half the price is right as you hanging off the edge.
I summon Graphia, mother of Imagenesis. May she come forth and deliver us into the world in canvas. No Wispy.
No Wispy were harmed in the making of this.
Everyone, into the world in canvas!
That's funny.
How odd. This time the visitors actually know of my existence.
She is. That's the same ferry we came in on. I thought it would be like a gondola or something.
Strange. Why is the boat coming from downstream?
I heard your call, and have come by boat to guide you across. Greetings, travelers who seek to leave the mortal world behind. It is a pleasure to meet you. Oh? Not an imagine, but someone here to settle the past and family members seeing them off?
I guess so.
You're probably right.
The power of abundance. What a nostalgic scent. There is something terrifying slumbering within you.
An emanator of abundance.
I've heard that something lies at the end of the world in canvas with the power to suppress it. Will you show us the way?
I see. You are better informed than I
Look at
thought.
the little Wispy going downstream.
I understand. Time is of the essence. Please, step aboard.
Thank you. The mountains lie distant.
The water's
The
still.
waters still. And snow settles. A fine moment to bring this weary life to its end.
Bring a weary life to its end. To my eyes, the power taking root within you is far from withering away.
It's just a matter of time.
The journey downstream is long. As is custom, I must collect your past stories as fare.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I shall use them to paint the path forward, which will guide us to the other side.
Ooh, I wonder if this will be like that trip to the moon we do in Genshin Impact, where we get to see like the past in like a weird mural in the background.
My past stories. I am not much of a storyteller.
And the Mara's sickness is not helping either.
There is no need to weave your thoughts into a complete story. A single memory, a single breath. These too are parts of your past.
Wow, you are not picky.
Only by letting go of the past can you truly set forth with an open heart. Is that not so?
Go ahead. Say something. I'm curious too.
Hi, Cloud Quintet. Memories of Yin Sing? Something about Dan Feng? Anything?
Then, I shall begin with that lone island of Insumosu.
Insamuso.
It was a desolate wasteland. Untouched and forgotten. Desolate. Cold. The perfect place to lay the dead to rest.
The tree is going
I
bye-bye.
planted rusted, broken blades in the wasteland as a mark of my departure. Little did I know that even after joining the Stellaron Hunters,
Oh, God.
I would find myself returning
was
there
that?
time and again, bringing along a few new swords with me. Their owners, some of them sought my life, only to fall by my hand. Others simply wished to see me one last time, as their own lives flickered out. I was once a craftsman, and those swords, they were all my own creations.
Where's this red stuff coming from?
I raised those wordless monuments for my old friends, one by one. until they became a forest of broken blades. And what about me and my sword? When will it finally join them in that forest?
Okay.
I will follow your words.
Oh, that's a
with my
cool looking
brush
paintbrush.
And paint the ideal end.
Oh, this is like some Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End shit.
Sword barrier. We've reached the shore you've been seeking.
Huh. This kind of looks like the
What is
Netherrealm in
this
Amphorius. Just with different flowers.
This is the world in canvas. A mirror to your soul. Blooming as your heart dictates. May this meadow be everything you wished for.
Alright, I need to lean back for a bit. My back's hurting.
Superb artistry. And yet, I thought you would paint the desolation within me instead.
Is that Don Hung's spear?
Desolation? I saw no desolation in your story. Instead, I found the lingering regrets of a master craftsman. The fire that tempers black steel and shapes 100
Or maybe these
blades
are all
does
Blade's
not
creations.
burn upon the forge or anvil. It burns within your heart. That spark within you has yet to fade. It is why this plane has chosen to bloom into flowers.
We've got no clue what you two are on about with all this cryptic talk,
Yeah, we're not thousands of years old.
but you smiled just now, didn't you?
No, I didn't. We should go.
You're still smiling, by the way. Sword. Sword. Space anchor. Spear. Sword. Spear. Dead end. Oh, looks like I'm not the only one who's been stealing these lamps from the hotel.
He finally smiled. I'm actually the one who can't even smile. This sucks.
Ever bored. We're still in Inkford Hermitage, according to the top right. Sorry, top left. Primeval and Other Times. Accompany Blade on his final journey. Man, I thought our mission to go meet Graphia would take a lot longer than it did.
We have reached the end.
There's the rocket and the moon.
That blue maw. So, this is it.
Correct. Driven by the buried secrets of Ahatopia, you have come seeking liberation. And now, I have shown you the silhouette of the beast's maw. If you should find a way to get out, I ask that you swear to keep this secret.
My lips are sealed. Although I think we literally led Asat Pramad here, because I think he's been following us.
That blue maw, can it truly consume the abundance?
Only a beast of insatiable hunger can end a plague of eternal growth. I have stood watch in this realm for
The
a
inverse
millennium,
must also be true.
beholding the eternal conflict where the veracity and the abundance remain locked in strife.
Now, if the hunt kills the abundance, does that just mean the veracity gets unleashed upon the world? Maybe that's why one of the endings of finality is with the hunt becoming the 8th Lord Ravager. Or like the followers of the hunt, more specifically. Jingliu's plan is bad. Killing the abundance is bad. There's already a nice balance to the universe right now. We don't need gods killing each other.
Oh, undying soul. The fate that awaits within those depths lies far beyond the reach of our conjecture. Perhaps you will vanish into nothingness in a mere heartbeat. Or perhaps you will endure a millennium of gnawing, constantly regenerating only to suffer once more, with liberation remaining an elusive dream.
Beneath that calm of yours, I can feel an old friend lingering. Agony.
You're down there too, aren't you?
This is the price I must bear for becoming one with the canvas.
Oh, you are one with the canvas.
You're telling me if he leaps, he has to stay down there and be torn apart for ages? I'm not okay with this. Yao Guang never said anything about this when we went over the plan.
Let me reiterate what the script says. A Stellaron hunter dies in the Arcadia. Wait, we were Stellaron hunter too. That could mean us.
Millennium.
Shit.
I stopped wishing for a swift end a long time ago. If the Leviathan does not consume me utterly, then I am still alive. And until that moment comes, I will pin Shuhu to the anvil and swing my hammer once, twice, and again, and again.
Which is kind of what was going on in his character trailer for Morton Axe Blade.
Is there really no other way?
Silverwolf, I was never one for sentiment. I'll only say this. In my past life as a smith, I made it a point to forge something for those friends I found tolerable.
Yeah, let's go with that.
But ever since I joined the Stellaron Hunters,
Watch us find out somehow, some way, he's the one that also made the bat that the Trailblazer's been swinging around for a long time.
Oh, right, I get it. You want me to go back and take apart that box Kafka uses as a footrest, right?
That's funny. Seriously, how have we still not figured out what curio is that we had as the bat? Because that was like one of Herta's curios that was just in storage that we picked up and have been using as a weapon ever since. I don't think we've ever gotten confirmation of what curio it is and or was.
you already took it apart?
A long time ago. Quite a few treasures in there. A master-crafted blade, a game controller, and a portable reactor.
That's the armor core, reforged from the remains of the Glamoth Queen.
The remains of the Glamoth Queen? Excuse me? What? What? I mentioned that earlier that I saw Annalisa Fisher's VA doing like some NPCs, meaning she's probably going to get a voice line or two somewhere. Maybe this is it.
Oh, and a cat scratching post.
When did you find out about these items?
You? You mean we. We all found out. Think you hit it that well? Please, give me a break. We're a pro team, you know.
Yeah, you are a bunch of thieves. It all makes sense. And Kafka uses the box as a footrest.
Just split it among yourselves. Consider it a keepsake.
That might be confirmation of a new Kafka form, a new Firefly form, and so on.
Kafka should be the one saying this, but
Man, why didn't she give a message?
you are the most perfect blade the Stellaron Hunters could ever have.
I could see her saying that. in her weird southern drawl voice.
Just a broken blade. That is all.
From what I'm told, there were leaks originally about his new alt form. They were going to call it Tempered Blade, apparently. I don't know how they settled on Mortenax, and I don't know what Mortenax means. Because it's probably spelled in a specific way where it has meaning, but I don't know what meaning it's supposed to be. Blade, you're actually quite gentle and kind. Silverwolf, I didn't know you had a sentimental side. May you find the ending you seek. Thank you. So what else was in that box? I made it a point for those who found it. But ever since I joined the Cellar Run Hunters... Alright, I get it. You want me to go back and take apart that box Kafka uses as a footrest, right? You took it apart? Long time ago. Quite a few treasures in there. A master-crafted blade. Wonder who that was for. A game controller. Wait, the master-crafted blade. That might have... Maybe Kafka has a new sword. A game controller. And a portable reactor. Armor core reforged from the remains of the Glamoth Queen.
Thank you.
So there's nothing for me in that box?
Before you go, you have something to say to her, too, right?
Probably.
To me?
I mean, we knew each other once.
Don't take offense. It's just a few words.
Offense? Why would I be offended? What are you about to say to us?
Before joining the Stellaron Hunters, I once lost myself. Unable to see the future, yet unable to reclaim the past. Just like you when you were first reborn.
Reborn.
Whether we chose this path, or were forced onto it.
That was a little bit of a tidbit of a hint to our
Leave
past.
no room for regret. And never deny the path you've traveled.
We are 100% somebody who died in the past, aren't we? And we were reborn in the data cube. Silverwolf made us out of ether editing. By the way, Silverwolf is actually our mom, not Kafka. I like bringing that up to people, that Kafka didn't make us at the beginning, Silverwolf did. Because it throws off people's whole mommy Kafka vibes nonsense. Can you be a little bit more direct?
We use the script to interfere with the future. But some things, once spoken aloud before their time arrives, will never come to pass.
Ah, like when you tell somebody your birthday wish before you blow out the candles.
So, I must head into this unscripted path alone. To witness that final, solitary truth for myself.
Supposedly, according to what we got in 4.0, his script is a blank page.
It's time.
Alright, into the maw. Boy, Asat Pramad sure does take a sweet
Do you
time.
still remember
That is his
that
MO.
passphrase?
Oh, the one thing, ace thing?
No need to step forward.
Just
Just recite it in your head.
3 of a kind, 2 pair, ace.
3 of a kind.
2 pair.
2 pair. Ace. Ace in the hole,
Ace.
baby.
Go.
Oh.
Farewell.
Farewell. Cutscene time? Here we go. Alrighty, what's gonna happen?
Everything end. Or truly begins.
Alright, time to rip out that shoo-hoo stuff. Jeez, that's kind of huge, and that's in his chest. Denizens of Abundance. Some of these black screens are actually sequenced.
In the final moments of your life,
Ooh, who's talking here?
What will flicker through your mind?
I think that's Damon Mills still talking. Pretty sure.
The devouring. Has it begun? How much time has passed?
2 seconds. You know, the remains...
Sea of clouds. Ambrosial arbor.
I was gonna say, the inside of the husk of the Veracity seems to look a lot like the Scale Gorge Waterscape, whatever it's called. Where the Ambrosial Arbor is.
To think that with death so close, this is the scenery my dreams would conjure. My heartbeat. It's barely audible now.
Well, I can't hear it.
Shuhu. Are you still alive? Am I still alive?
Finally woke up, Yingxing?
Why, Jan? Didn't expect to see you here. In dreams?
Master. I am sorry. You have the wrong person. I am not Yingxing.
A lad your age, yet your head is more muddled than mine. You're talking nonsense in your sleep, boy.
You know, he's probably one of the oldest Xianzhou natives that we've ever met. And even he's not Mara-struck somehow.
It has been ages since we last met. Tell me, have you let your craft go to waste? Your master wishes to see what you can do.
That's a cool bow. Is that Yao Guang's bow? Not Yao Guang. Is that, No, she's too young. I was gonna say Madame Yukong. I've definitely seen this bow before, though.
Not a sweet dream of toasts and laughter, nor a nightmare of clashing steel.
Just a place with clouds and trees.
Instead, it is a dream of returning to the very beginning, to confess my sins before the master who taught me everything.
Typical.
Typical. This is a standard issue sword I forged for the Cloud Knights, back when I first began my training.
I can only go forward and backwards. Alright, that's as far back as we can go. View Cloud Knight's sword.
Looking at it now, it is a crude piece of work.
Senior Frater, are you truly from a short-lived species?
Hong Guang. Is that... If I think I'm remembering right, I could be misremembering. Is this Yun Li's dad?
Why do you ask?
I mean, no offense. I just wondered, why would you come all the way to this Xianzhou to learn the craft?
My home became a grazing ground for those boars and beasts. My parents, they're fertilizer. Unlike you.
That is the wrong
I wouldn't like to
use
see
of
them
there.
knocked out.
That is a grammar mistake.
But my blades will. Look at this blade. Fresh from the forge today. I made it.
It looks like mass-produced stuff.
That is so cool!
Stop flattering me. This is just a standard issue sword for the Cloud Knights. According to the template, its name should be New Blade 01.
Senior Frater, how could you so thoughtlessly name your own creation?
Well, it's mass-produced from a mold, I assume.
The very first assignment Elder Huayan gave his disciples is what defines a blade. He always says a name carries the weapon's destiny.
A lone cloud drifts. A crane departs the woods. Let's call it Departure, Junior Frauder.
Senior,
You can definitely feel
you'd go with Lone Cloud or
Damon Mills
Twin.
moving into the range that's very similar to Linny from Genshin Impact for this character.
Bai Hung. And that bow I forged for her.
Oh, it's Bai Hung's bow. View the recurve bow.
In the end, it was I who forged the greatest sin.
That's Jing Yuan's, like, halberd blade thingy over there.
For me? Thank you. I told you, didn't I? As long as you set your heart on what you love, nothing can stop you. Hey, did you give this bow a name?
I named this bow Lure after a mythical steed from the Primeval Imperium. Legend says it was one of the Emperor's finest mounts, a divine beast that could tread over any chasm and lead its master back from the brink of death.
How did you get so off track? Why pick a name meant for a horse?
That is funny. He said it was a steed, doesn't mean it's a horse, could be like a lion.
That won't do. It does not suit me at all. I'm gonna call it Recurve Bow.
You named it Recurve Bow. I thought that was a description, not a name.
That sounds terrible. It's like my mother naming me Human. Let's change it to something elegant, like Winding Stream. Fine. Have it your way.
Look at you! Skilled with both the pen and the sword. You really should not be trapped in this flame wheel forge for the rest of your life.
This voice sounds so familiar. If we're going to go through all of Blade's memories, we're probably going to hear Kafka talk about her sword maybe at some point, and maybe we'll hear about the core and what's going on with Firefly. So this is probably where the Annalisa Fisher voice lines come from.
Hey, perfect timing! I have a few friends getting together on the Lafu. Wanna come along?
Staying in a single place your whole life. That won't do.
Alright, what's the name of Jing Yuan's sword?
Jing Yuan's Devastator Glaive.
Devastator Glaive.
The weapon I promised to forge for him all those years ago.
So that's what the type of weapon is? It's a glaive? I guess that makes sense.
Old friends have drifted across the stars, but he remains.
A genius. I suppose Master Jing Liu's swordplay should be no trouble for you then.
You little rascal. Do not try to act like my senior just yet. I am from a short-life species. Xianzhou's swordplay takes hundreds, even thousands of years to master. I simply do not have the time.
I feel like we saw this already back in, I want to say it was in Don Hung's, like, companion mission, all the way back in the Lafu.
I heard your bold claim. I'd rather leave this world in a blaze than live until the end of time. It seems you think little of us Xianzhou people, then?
My, the future sword champion has sharp ears. It was just drunken rambling. Don't take it to heart. It would be a waste to throw my skills away on the battlefield. You go to the front, and I will forge the divine weapons for you. It is a promise.
All right, deal. Then I want a Devastator Glaive, 4 meters long, decorated with green silk, and you should engrave the blade with cloud patterns. Or maybe lightning.
Alejandro Saab really playing it up there.
Wait until you have grown a bit taller.
Oh, to please show me how short he is in this image.
Then it is settled. When the time
I
comes,
want to carry a 4-meter
we
long
shall
sword
arm
when
each
I'm
of
like
us with a
2
weapon
feet
of
tall
our
at this
own.
point.
Let us face the fires of war in your place, and handle all that tedious business on your behalf. Come, friends, drink up. We 5 come from all walks of life, but here and now, we are one. Together, we shall bring glory to the Cienjo, and peace to all who dwell beneath the stars.
This means that Bai Hung has a 3D model somewhere in the files, probably, if they made this image by using in-engine effects.
By the rainbow and the 10 lords, if I betray our bond, let all of existence hunt me down.
Still can only go forward and back. We didn't learn how it got named Starfall Reverie.
Arm and sword staff from Mr. La Mancha were works created by my master and me.
You're the Ranger's cane.
He came to visit me even after I was cast into the shackling prison.
Ying-Ching. No. Ying-Ching. How did you end up like this? The shadow has tasted the flesh of abundance within you. You cannot even speak anymore. Ying-Ching, look at me. Lift your head. It was only thanks to you and your master that the shadow of veracity was sealed. I owe you both a debt of gratitude. So I have but one question. Do you want out? If so...
I bet he could have done it, too.
Nod.
He could have broken out of the shackling prison with the mantra. We could have had a Galaxy Ranger blade.
There is always a way out. Just give the word, and I will carve a bloody path to get you out. Right now.
There is no need. I must atone for my sins.
There's more than one way to atone. You could have atoned by enacting justice with your new powers.
Perhaps if I had taken you away from Flamewheel Forge back then, your fate would have been entirely different.
Perhaps.
I respect your choice, just as I did all those years ago.
Pity. So much in this world does not go as we wish.
Alright, Kafka's sword. What is this sword called?
This is not my work.
Oh, you didn't make this. You the Hunter's Blade.
This was where my life as Blade began.
If I remember correctly, you were recruited by Firefly. Because it was Sam's flames of purgatory that were able to suppress you.
So you're Blade. You sound like quite the expert on swords.
I guess we're going past that moment. Darn, I would have loved to have seen like an image of Firefly and Blade in a fight. That would have been so cool to see. I'm collecting all these stills because one of them might be useful for a eventual thumbnail.
Oh, good timing. What do you make of the sword she's carrying?
The blade itself is fine, but the technique is wrong. Swordsmanship is no song and dance. Power starts at the feet. Only when the eyes and mind follow through will the strike land.
Oh, so he says your sword is good, but your swordsmanship is ass. Got it.
My, oh my, Bladey. You really are the ultimate blade critic. Since you have so much to say, Master, why not forge a legendary blade for each of us?
You already got one. You already got one. Technically, Firefly has a sword too, now that I think about it.
I put down the hammer a long time ago. My hands cannot do what my mind wants anymore. Fighting with a weapon that does not suit you is just a quicker way to die. From now on, if a sword is needed, let it be mine. This shell of mine is the only blade there is.
And that's how he became Stellaron Hunter Blade. Alright, Don Hung's Spear next up. That would have been a great opportunity to have Firefly get some dialogue.
To an old friend.
View Cloud Piercer. Don Hung broke it at one point because Finon smacked it with a bat.
Who I am does not matter. What matters is, do you remember this weapon?
Cloud Piercer.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
All that happened. You think you can just walk away from it all? You would do well to keep Cloud Piercer by your side. Or, next time we meet, I will be the end of you. What a pity. In the end, we still cast our weapons aside.
I mean, he's still using it. Still can only move forward or backward.
Apprentice, come here.
More swords.
Is the end in sight?
Oh, the death tolls. Ask not for whom the bell tolls, for it tolls for thee.
Good. I have waited a long time for you.
You have seen every blade I have forged in this life.
And also Kafka's, which is here for some reason.
Fine work. Somewhat flawed, perhaps, but their edge is undeniable. The marks of a true master.
Gazing upon the weapons I forged in days past, I can only feel a surge of endless regret.
Yo, where's Shuhu in all this? Are we gonna get to see Shuhu's past?
The hammer falls and cannot be undone, yet I have spent my life taking one wrong step after another. I betrayed my friends and broke my oaths. Even with these divine blades, I failed to protect those I held dear. My hands are stained with blood.
I thought about taking a screen cap there, did not have time.
I loathe the reflection it casts back from my blade. But what weighs heaviest on my soul is the debt I owe you, Master. In this life, I fear I will never have the chance to repay it.
Please make this guy playable at some point.
You feel a bit lighter now, don't you? But isn't there one last piece you have yet to show me?
What is this?
It is yet to be named, has it not?
When did you make this one?
Scrap from the forging of Shard's sword. I hid it away, fearing it would bring shame upon our school. Master, how did you...
Can a mere boy keep secrets from his master? I entrusted General Yao Guang to bring it to you. Since the day you left, I have kept this blade hung in the hall, gazing upon it daily. That raw, youthful spirit within it It burns to the touch.
Interesting.
It is the same light that shone in your eyes the day you bowed to me. It is the keen edge of a craftsman.
Okay.
I am but rusted scrap now. My light has long since faded. This is where I belong. Buried.
Let it all out, boy.
Crushed ore, old materials, rusted iron. As craftsmen, we spend our entire lives in such company. Waste not the bounty of the world, but perfect it through craft.
All right.
To take what is useless, to take every failed scrap and forge it anew. Isn't that our very mission as craftsmen?
You know, after reading Yoon Lee's character voice lines, this makes a lot of sense why he would take pride in this thing, because the old metal, the giant hunk of melted together heliobus swords, is literally the same as this blade here. Although I'll admit, this one looks a little bit cooler, even if it is kind of broken at the bottom and got some chips and chunks missing out of it. But it's effectively the same type of sword. And if he praises Yoon Lee's sword, he would definitely praise this one too.
Even for a life that has reached its end. A life built on nothing but mistakes.
Mistakes according to whom?
As it is with the work of a craftsman, so it must be with the life of a craftsman. Do you still remember the question I once asked you? What defines a blade?
It's like Plato's forms. It's a very vague and undefinable term. You could make an argument for anything to be a blade. An object that you hold in one hand to strike at your enemies with. You could refine that definition to make it more narrow, but then you will exclude things. Would a foam sword be a blade?
The answer already lies within you. Go now, and forge it anew.
Forge you anew. And they're all gonna disappear except for this. Yeah. Burns to the touch, he said.
Forge it anew. Interesting.
Okay. Hello, Herobrine.
Now I wish more than anything that I could just live a bit longer. Ying-Chi himself said that back when he was nearing his end.
This is fucked up. I wonder if that's also Damon Mills just showing off more range. Oh, so it's Shu-Hu as Yunqing.
You fought me all this time and leapt into the Leviathan's maw. Nothing more than a bit to drag me down with you. A pity, truly. For so long as a single soul in this vast world prays for abundance, I shall return to bestow my grace.
I think I mentioned it at the start of my playthrough, but I do feel like this is a little bit of a lesson in futility, because there's still Shu-Hu particles in the Intelligentsia Guild. There's still Shu-Hu particles probably in the Technology Department of the IPC. There's still Shu-Hu particles in the Shackling Prison. And who knows where else in the galaxy that there might be some Shu-Hu particles. There's Shu-Hu particles inside of, I guess, the Veracity, as well as inside of La Mancha's arm shadow thingy. So blade killing Shu-Hu here doesn't really kill Shu-Hu. He could always come back. Ooh, how funny would it be if we get a playable Shu-Hu down the line?
And now, I have come in answer to your prayer. Within the Leviathan's maw, I shall grant you 1,000 years of agony, as your flesh will be remade, only to be devoured again and again. You shall find no release. Is this not exactly what you call forge it anew?
What a twisted motherfucker.
Poor child. You and the Cienjo citizens are always so short-sighted.
Which is funny, because a lot of them are immortal.
Trapped in this waking dream called life, you cling to what is gone and tremble at the thought of being forgotten.
That's a good screen cap.
Yet when I come to carve through your flesh and awaken your minds, you spurn my beautiful gift. You were once a master craftsman. You should know best about the beauty of shaping. I can grant you the power of reshaping life and death. Bringing those you loved and lost back to life. Let your friends return to this world again and again, giving you the chance to right every single wrong.
Well, now, I would totally take that deal if I trusted you even a little bit more than I currently do.
Righting wrongs. You mean by carving out more walking husks like me? Things that crave an end they can never reach?
That is but a fleeting pang, a necessary tempering on the path to eternity. If you persist in spurning this gift, this law shall become your prison for all time.
Okay, I believe you.
The body will churn for millennia, caught between being digested and reborn. Every inch of your flesh will remember the agony of being ground to pulp, until your very will dissolves into nothing, leaving only a hollow husk that can cry out my name.
Are you done talking?
Ooh! They changed it.
Do you truly believe that I am the only prisoner here, Shuhu? You are the one bound most tightly by your chains.
Okay, who's Blade referring to then? Who are the other prisoners?
For so long as a single soul in this vast world prays for abundance, I shall return to bestow my grace. You are nothing but an echo of them. A slave trapped within your mission of compassion. You mock our obsessions. You are Yao Shu's most pathetic prisoner.
To be honest, I think Yao Shu gets a bad rap. They're not that bad of an Aeon. Hey, they're keeping the veracity in check.
Are you trying to provoke me?
No. I am pronouncing your sentence. I never dove into this abyss for the sake of a mutual end.
1 in 10 chance.
I came for forging. As long as you cling to life, you must keep reshaping this body to fight back the gnawing from the veracity. And that struggle is exactly what I want. Let the maw of this Eon husk be the furnace. Let our undying flesh be the iron. And let death, 1,000 times over, be the hammer. Right here, I shall forge and recast you again and again. Not to destroy you, but to create a cage that can hold you prisoner for all eternity.
Interesting. That does sound like a better plan than what you were talking about earlier.
And the thorns of this cage shall forever be aimed at that savior who branded you with your mission, Yaosha.
I still think Yaosha gets a bad rap.
Are you ready to turn your vengeance against your god?
I see now. So, this is how you forge it anew. Very well. Let us see how this duel between the condemned unfolds. This forging within the furnace.
You think it's going to be a cutscene or a boss fight?
In the end, which of us shall forge the other into a blade?
Ooh, the hammer tang. Oh, that's so cool. Herald of Death. Switching to Himiko POV. This will probably be a good stopping point then. A while ago at the Astral Express.
When reunited with family after a 15-year separation, 22% of organic life forms will weep and embrace, whereas 59% will exhibit indifference or outright rejection.
I feel like those numbers don't sound right.
Yet, choosing to conduct a covert investigation instead is entirely unheard of.
She's probably looking into her dad's connection to the Abundance. He was working with the Elixir Seekers.
You harbor suspicions regarding Mr. Ryusuke. Why is that, Miss Himiko?
He has a painting of you in his office, so that alone is very suspicious. He might be working with Yabuli, for all we know.
Before Star Rail Fest began, I stopped by his office to look for the family's records on the Phantasmoon Moon games. Out of concern, or perhaps curiosity, I leafed through his portfolio. The artwork was magnificent, with each piece serving as a microcosm of a different planet. That was when it suddenly dawned on me. 5 of the worlds he captured in these paintings are now gone.
Oh, excuse me?
Lost to the fires of war waged by the Antimatter Legion.
Are you saying your dad is Asat Pramad in disguise this whole time?
Just as you suspected, Mr. Ryusuke's travels have been highly suspicious. In the year 1969 of the Arcadian calendar, he traveled to the Delcor Ring to sculpt a statue for the Doctors of Chaos. 2 years later, the IPC received word that the last local resistance group had rejected all aid and launched a suicide charge against the Legion. Also, in 1984 of the Arcadian calendar, he traveled alone to the planet Goliath's Shepherd. After a century of resistance in the fires of war, the planet was officially declared dead 9 years later.
That seems like a coincidence. He shows up and then it dies 9 years later? That's long enough time passing to be... If it's in a war for 100 years, that's a coincidence.
Both incidents point back to a single culprit.
The Lord Ravager Asat Pramad.
They're all worlds he destroyed, huh?
However, there is also evidence suggesting that Mr. Ryusuke was still in plain Arcadia when Asat Pramad appeared. Additionally, the IPC recovered a commission he received. It read, "Please carve a trace of our lasting glory, just before the world meets its destruction."
Interesting. So he goes to dying worlds to try to immortalize something.
He accepted the commission, even though he knew the Legion had surrounded the planet?
Legends of the Graphia clan abound within plain Arcadia. To this day, many believe the Weathering Curse is a scar seared into your very bloodline from Graphia's struggle against the Legion.
I still think it might have something to do with her sapping lifelines.
Conjecture. Mr. Ryusuke was tracking the demon from beyond. He likely believed that finding him was the key to breaking the Graphia clan's curse.
Ooh, interesting. So he's trying to find a way to beat Asat Pramad then. That is a conjecture.
Any other conjectures?
There is another possibility. Please forgive me if this sounds out of line.
He's working with Asat Pramad.
There is a 52% probability that Mr. Ryusuke was being used by Asat Pramad.
You know what? Fair.
He might have even chosen to work for him.
That one seems less likely, but being duped seems pretty on par for a guy like that.
I'll have a word with him.
I'll leave it in your hands, Miss Himiko.
Dad? Do you have a minute to talk?
I do. I'm 1,000% free for you. What brings on this surprise call for your old man? I was worried you were too busy, so I didn't want to bother you these past few days. That foolish didn't hurt you, did she? Actually, what am I thinking? A mere herald of death is nothing to my Himiko. You probably handled her in no time. And that kid is something else too. I'm telling you, everyone at school is a huge fan of the Astral Express now.
What an astute dean.
15 years. The blood-stained games are finally over.
And this time everyone survived.
Not everyone.
It's time we sat down and talked. Just as father and daughter.
Huh? Am I dreaming? My little girl actually wants to have a real talk with her old man. Well, I don't care if I heard you wrong. I'm taking this to the bank. Praise the Astral Express.
Praise Akavili.
Give me 10 seconds. No, make it 8. Your old man is on his way.
No, I'm coming to you.
There's no need to rush like that.
Bursts through the door right now.
Love you, kiddo.
I should have seen that coming.
You definitely should have.
Himiko.
Holy fuck. I was joking.
Himiko, come over. Tell me more about this.
Gonna try to finish tonight. I'm told I have less than 2 hours to go, though I personally doubt that. Because for some reason, people seem to underestimate how long these stories are, and I like to do the article reading in Furbobo Weekly at the end. Because the epilogues tend to be pretty long and have a lot of skippable dialogue. We're about 4.5 hours, maybe, tops, into the story. So I expect maybe there's 3 hours left. But I'm told there's less than 2. So we're gonna chug right along. Alright, yesterday's world. Switch it back to Himiko POV. Ryusuke showed up ridiculously fast, all things considered. Are they gonna hug? Are they gonna hug?
I originally planned for us to meet at the school, but since you're already here, let me show you around the Express.
Oh, I would love that. I was in such a rush last time. I really want to get a good look at the place where you spent the last 15 years.
We still haven't seen Himiko's room, by the way.
Who could have imagined it? The thing that connects this nearly
Oh, are we gonna get to see Himiko's room?
Is not some distant,
Are we finally gonna get to see
godlike
Himiko's room?
but a single express.
I have met many artists who dreamed of boarding the Express just to get a closer look at the legacy of trailblazing. So I am curious, how will the great artist Ryusuke evaluate it?
Me? Well, I'll give it my all.
If you say so.
I was only joking. There's no need to be so serious.
There's actually so much interesting stuff.
He's actually
on
walking
this
around.
Express.
Oh, I can't run. Oh, no, yeah, I can run.
This table is kind of different from the others, isn't it? I mean, they all look alike, but this one doesn't seem authentic.
Is it a fake?
A lot of old furniture was destroyed when the Express crashed. Pom-Pom and I spent quite some time picking the right replacements.
Interesting.
Ah, out with the old, in with the new, huh? Well, the Express has been running for years, so it's only natural to have to patch things up every now and then.
Okay. I didn't really stop to think about where she got the furniture in this thing, or if any of the previous furniture would have been from the original Express or not.
You must have had a hard time keeping it running.
It's not that hard. I'm used to it.
15 years is a long time. I just realized today that like 15 years ago is when like Steins Gate the anime aired.
The Astral Express looks amazing inside.
Supposedly this is right around the time when World War III happened in Steins Gate.
These chandeliers.
They look like whales.
The designer used the skeleton of a void song whale as a reference. They say it's been here since Dolly's days on the Express.
Dolly was on the Express?
It catches the eye of many people who board.
But the light seems a bit dim in here, doesn't it?
It's always been this way.
It doesn't look that dim to me.
Oh, have you tried swapping in a polarizing or rinsing the light units in an alkaline solution?
Are you an artist or an electrician, Dad?
I am just speaking from experience. Don't forget, your dad was once the one who set up all the lighting in those classrooms.
Did you? I assumed the school was older than your tenure as the dean.
Is it there? Oh, let me see.
What is he looking for?
It's bigger on the inside. Oh, the phonograph also has music from all sorts of worlds. Just like the versions I've heard before. Oh, it's a shame I didn't get to see the legendary infinite ice cream machine.
Dad, you actually believe something like that exists? I thought only kids would fall for it.
A long, long time ago, such a thing did exist on the Express.
You're shitting me.
When the Express passed the desert planet Talon, Granholm left the machine there. Now, it has become a popsicle planet.
Huh.
Conductor! Long time no see. Your fur looks a lot smoother than last time.
Does it?
Really? Thank you very much.
I should have switched Pom-Pom into their sleepwear outfit, because I'm in my sleepwear outfit.
Hey, my daughter Himeko finally opened up to having a heart-to-heart with me.
What a special moment! Pom-Pom will leave you to it then. They say family is one of the most precious treasures. Pom-Pom believes we should cherish them.
Who's Pom-Pom's family?
See? I told you. This time, Dad wins.
I just noticed that he has bandages on underneath his shirt.
Oh, Himeko, you may be a fully capable navigator now, but sometimes experience still beats youth.
Still haven't figured out how Himeko survived the weathering curse.
Aren't you tired of talking non-stop?
Are you actually worried about me? I am so touched.
Perfect. I'll make you some coffee.
Oh, God.
Huh? Well, might as well swing by the meeting car to say hi to that, Intellitron buddy.
Oh, wait, we warned him about the coffee, didn't we? I don't remember. Did we warn him about the coffee?
Pom-Pom finds Himiko's father very easygoing.
Himiko, come on. Let's walk together.
They say family is one of the most precious treasures.
Pom-Pom says we should cherish him. Wow, Himiko can see that mirror is there. Alright, let's go talk to Shush. Look at him run.
Intellitron, buddy! Long time no see.
Ooh, is Shush gonna get lines?
Ah!
Oh, I cut him off.
That the drinks in the World's End Tavern are all brewed from jokes. Since we are in plain Arcadia, any single joke before a drink would be second to none. Since there is only a single joke, it is quite literally second to none.
Haha, that's a good one.
Mr. Ryusuke, the tension detected in your micro-expressions has increased by 33% since our last encounter.
Dang, he called you out.
Oh, nonsense. Himiko is brewing up a cup of coffee just for me. Is there anything in the world more wonderful than that?
Literally anything. I think my brother putting like arsenic and aluminum in a can and making me drink that would probably also be better than that.
A cup of hot coffee right before the end. This must be what they mean by life is short and bitter.
God, I love Shush. He needs more voice lines. We need to bring Shush with us on a Trailblaze expedition. This is the planet of Plain Arcadia with jokes. We should have brought Shush with us.
Huh. Well, now I see why they call you Shush. Well, since I'm still among the living, let me tell you a joke for a change. A long time ago, there was a truly terrible nameless. They snuck aboard as a passenger, seeking a certain answer.
Oh, is he going to talk about en route?
Now, one day, they ordered a drink from a service robot on the express and told it a joke.
A long time ago, there was a truly terrible nameless. They snuck aboard as a passenger, seeking a certain answer. I have retrieved the same joke from the archived logs. It is indexed under the title, An Unfunny Joke.
But did you know, the first time the robot heard that joke, it laughed with pure joy.
This isn't Ryusuke, isn't it? This is Asat Pramad, isn't it?
Don't go filling Shush with nonsense. Its database is already enough of a mess. Dad, here's your coffee.
Is coffee supposed to be that color? I don't know. I don't drink coffee.
This cup is huge. Himiko, tell me, are you still holding a grudge against me?
What are you talking about? Now drink up while it's still hot.
Analyzing components. Results show coffee concentrate, Heldoran butterfly scales, a species of fish from a gas giant, trace amounts of iron particles, and various other unknown substances.
Okay, I'm good. What the fuck is she putting in coffee? I remember that she puts like she put like dirt from one of the potted plants in it once. But seriously, what do you mean unknown substances?
Mr. Shush, you must be exhausted after telling all those cool jokes. How about a nice hot cup of coffee to warm you up, huh?
My inspiration circuit is vibrating. My radar indicates that the conductor requires my immediate assistance. Good luck, Mr. Ryusuke.
Ryusuke gazes at his cup of coffee with steely determination, as if the liquid swirling within were molten magma from the core of the planet.
Oh, Himiko, if I do not make it out of here, please deliver my resignation to Miss Dolly. Tell her I will not be coming in tomorrow, which is really no different from any other day.
Do you fucking do anything? How do you make a living? How do you afford to travel? What's your income look like? In the blink of an eye, Ryusuke grabs the coffee and downs it with one swift gulp.
The coffee tastes like heaven.
I'm calling it now. Himiko does not have taste buds.
Oh, want another cup?
Another cup?
Himiko, Miss Dahlia told me that back when you were a school assistant, you used to bring a massive pot of coffee for everyone every single day. They still talk about it to this day.
Oh, he was already informed of her coffee.
It would be selfish of me to keep this all for myself. I simply must bring some back for the other teachers to sample.
I am afraid it will be long cold by the time you get it to them.
What do you think a microwave's for?
As you said, it is time for us to head to the school. We must return to the source of all these tragedies and put an end to the blood-stained games.
Are we gonna go visit the weird grave that you put somewhere?
Are you truly ready to say your goodbyes? We can stay a little longer if you like. We still have plenty of time.
We should go now. I have been ready for 15 years.
Have you then? If that were true, you would have come here 15 years ago. Or maybe you would have paid your respects then. They're gonna make me go there, or is it gonna teleport for me? I assume it's gonna teleport for me.
It has been 15 years. Those ghosts have been repeating their final day over and over, trapped inside the classroom you imaginated.
Maybe it's time to get rid of it?
Even if they are merely shadows of the past, they deserve to be set free.
Oh, you're right. Let us use one final goodbye to close the chapter on the Herald of Death incident.
This could be an opportunity to get more dialogue out of Full Wish if they really wanted to. There she is. Originally, I thought this was Full Wish, actually.
For you.
I originally thought this was Full Wish when we saw it back in 4.0 footage. I didn't think that this one over here was.
Sorry I'm late, everyone.
It's okay. Thank you so much for coming. Himiko, we don't have enough time for the lobby. Could you please use your amazing Imagenesis skills to decorate the stage for us? I am begging you.
Mia, stop bothering Himiko all the time. If you and the others hadn't slacked off on the rooftop, we wouldn't be in this mess right now.
But the school anniversary is tomorrow. If I do not get this done, Ms. Dolly is going to skin me alive.
That VA sounds familiar.
You should start by tidying up those ribbons. Once we are finished with the classroom, we will all come and give you a hand.
Oh, great. We're here again. Nightmare fuel.
Wait, did you hear that?
Laughter fills the classroom, but the living know the truth. It'll all happen again, just like every single day of the past 15 years.
It's him. He's back again.
Everyone, hide!
They're gonna make me sit through this again?
Run, Senior! The Herald of Death is back!
Don't be afraid, Belle. I'm here. No more running away. We don't have to face any Herald of Death anymore.
Really?
Wow, you could just do that?
When have I ever led you astray? Look, even the Dean has arrived. Let us run through the anniversary program one last time.
Right now? But we still have so much left to do. The decorations are nowhere near finished.
So if this is an entire Imaginade classroom, can these Imaginade people just go live lives as Imaginade? Is that like a possibility? Do we have to like erase the classroom or whatever?
It is all right. We have plenty of time. This sunset will linger for a very long while. Just long enough for us to finish our celebration. I hereby declare that the Graphia Academy anniversary and the graduation ceremony of 1984 has officially begun. Since the
You
other
think
grades
any
are
of
not
them
with
would
us
remember
today,
that he's
we
supposed
shall
to
keep
be
the
off planet
proceedings
right now?
simple. According to our school motto, every student must truly understand their purpose before they depart from these grounds. Students, have you all discovered who you wish to become?
Why so serious? It's only a rehearsal. Well, in that case, I'm going to be an artist. And not just any artist. I will be even better than you, Senior.
I plan to study at the Intelligentsia Guild. I want to learn how to create even more interesting imaginae.
Right. I remember where I recognize you from. You're Zila's VA.
I want to study cinematography and become a director. I want to capture every single moment of happiness in the Arcadia.
Good luck with that.
I hope that in 10 or even 20 years, you will all still hold these dreams close to your hearts. And now, please welcome our distinguished graduate representative, Himeko, to the stage to offer her final blessing to the graduating class.
Now that I think about it, have I heard Molly Zhang voice any other NPCs in this playthrough so far? Zila was in the 4.0 event with Kazakan Collective, but like they weren't voiced. None of that was voiced, sadly.
Our Senior is doing this? That doesn't happen a lot.
Himeko? Are you nervous? Relax. Give us a smile.
I do not know what to say on an occasion like this. All I know is that this is a comfort the living leave for themselves. But take that
Life
step
is for the
forward.
living. I don't remember where I've heard that
Go
quote
and
before.
Embrace tomorrow. Become someone that the person you are today would be proud of.
Probably some fantasy novel.
Congratulations to the class of 1984.
Senior, don't miss us too much.
Himeko. See you around.
Himeko, what's with the sad face? It's not like we'll never see each other again. Farewell.
Ooh, it's not like we'll never see each other again, you say?
Belle. Full Wish. Mia. Safe travels, everyone.
So do you think that they're going to go to where
15
the edge of the
years.
canvas is, like all the other
The
Imaginae?
blood-stained games that altered the course of so many lives have finally come to an end.
If only I had not lost myself in my own grief. If only I had looked after that child properly. Well, perhaps everything would have been different.
That is a good point.
It was not only the Herald of Death that pushed her towards that abyss.
Full Wish said that it took Plain Arcadia 15 whole years to kill her.
You saw her say that, or did we tell you that? Because you weren't there for that.
Will this world ever get better, Dad?
Someday, hopefully.
I don't know, but I'm willing to believe in it.
Dad, all these years, just what have you been doing?
Somebody needs to look up, is the actual calendar for June 1984 a first on a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? The first on a Thursday, 30th on a Friday?
Is that concern I hear in your voice?
If you say so.
After the blood-stained games, I traveled to many different worlds. Every time I set foot on a new planet, my thoughts always returned to you. Until one day, I happened to see news about the Astral Express. The person on that screen was so different from the daughter in my memories. I was afraid, to be sure. I did not want to disturb the life you had found. As long as I never saw you in person, I could keep telling myself that lie. My daughter had fulfilled her dreams to soar among the stars.
Except it wasn't a lie.
Von Walk, Owenly, New Londinium. Step by step, I made my way into the very bedtime stories you used to tell me.
Were they beautiful?
In this vast universe, nothing holds more beauty than the lands en route, yet to be reached.
En route. En route.
You may have been a poor excuse for a father, but even so, thank you for setting me on this trailblazing path.
Same here. Thank you for fighting so hard to be here alive. It's still early, huh? Let's have a walk around the campus. I have something very important to tell you. But it can wait.
He's gonna die, isn't he?
Something very important?
No. Give me just a moment to gather my thoughts. Whew. Nice weather today.
Yeah, partly cloudy.
Let's go downstairs.
Oh my god, it's her!
On-looking student. What do you mean it's her? Oh, right. I forgot she's a micro-celebrity.
Oh, go on. Keep those compliments coming. I could listen to this all day.
Goodness, they are not talking about you.
Senior Himeko! Oh, wow! She actually looked at me!
Did I?
Her navigator aura is incredible!
Her navigator aura. There's the other dean.
Astral Express, I love you!
Like a love song, baby!
Like a love song. I love you. Like a love song.
Baseball Raccoon didn't come?
Oh, hi, Alejandro.
Oh, Himeko is so pretty.
That sounded a little bit uncomfortable.
It gladdens me that my daughter is so popular. But you're all supposed to be in class right now.
The Herald of Death incident just ended. It is only right to let them breathe and relax for a while.
How long has it been since the Herald of Death incident ended, to be specific? I actually wanted a time frame for that. Because it's still the year 1999, right?
Young people really do have a way of returning to their carefree selves so quickly. I suppose it is because they believe the Astral Express will always be there to save them.
Or they live by the masked fools mentality of party till the end of the world, which we kind of saw a little bit about that in the Ep170 trailer. Some people literally did party till the end of the world.
It brings back memories of you as a little girl. Whenever you heard someone mention the universe, the light in your eyes would outshine even the brightest supernova.
That is true. The very first Imagine I ever brought to life was modeled after the rocket atop the Phantom Moon's head.
Really? Interesting.
That little fellow had quite a temper. It was so determined to fly higher and higher. To this day, I still wonder if it ever truly reached the moon.
Maybe we're gonna get to the moon someday and find that Imagine.
Dad, do you still remember it?
How could I ever forget? That thing came crashing down and poked a hole right through Miss Seadrake's tail. I had to take you to apologize in person. I ended up redrawing the tail myself to make it right. These days, I wouldn't be able to handle that kind of trouble anymore. My poor old back wouldn't allow it.
Now that I am free from the weathering curse, you don't have to spend your life wandering the stars anymore.
Yeah, about that, Himiko.
Why don't you just settle down here? I just can't face the thought of coming back to nothing but an empty home again.
Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.
I don't like the way he said that. I feel like he still might be an imposter.
The Imagenesis classroom is ahead. So nostalgic. Ms. Dolly?
She might have taken the day off.
I never noticed it before, but on closer inspection, this classroom is so much bigger than it used to be.
It might just look that way because all the desks have been moved out of the center of the room.
It must be because of that incident. As the culprit behind it all, you haven't forgotten, have you?
Of course. Well, since I couldn't get you onto the real Astral Express back then, I figured drawing you a substitute instead would be easy enough.
The principal himself imaginated an express and went tearing across the campus with his daughter in tow.
That sounds horrifying and hilarious and fun all at once.
It even made the front page of the Dual-Mention City News back then. Looking back, you were always such a bright and spirited girl. Which is why I encouraged you to reach for the stars. When the weathering curse took hold, did that dream only end up weighing you down?
So was he or was he not in her life? She seems to be giving these stories and he seems to be filling them in, but it also feels like it's retconning or not acknowledging. Or is she just setting up a fake story and then he's just fake making it up as he goes? I have no clue what's going on.
If it weren't for those dreams you gave me, I wouldn't be the person I am today.
I'm kind of suspicious.
I'll never forget. Whenever the weathering curse flared up, he would always sit by my bedside and hold my hand, telling me the stories of Sir Camor.
Sir Camor?
That was always your favorite. Whenever your fever refused to break, you would cling to my sleeve, just wouldn't let go.
So was he or was he not around?
So, I would start from the moment Sir Camor invented the diving device, and go all the way to the second voyage of the Interstellar Explorers. Like clockwork, right about then, you would close your eyes and drift off to sleep.
Yeah, that was the first story you ever told me. And the very story that helped me make up my mind.
Okay. Give me the lore, give me the deets.
Even if I could never leave this place, if fixing the Express meant sending just one soul to the stars, that would be enough for me. Yet before I knew it, I'd already traveled far beyond anything I ever imagined as a child. I think I understand how you felt back then. Perhaps one day, I'll set down my duties as the navigator and come back to this place too.
What about the Astral Express?
A crew of the most incredible nameless will keep the Express sailing on.
So if Himiko ever does leave the Express and or dies, who do you think we're going to replace her? I feel like Serval would be a good, easy bet.
Like a teacher watching their student, or a father his daughter. I understand.
It would have to be somebody with an engineering or navigation background. I mean, Welt could always take over for her too, I guess.
Then your dad will always be here at home waiting for you.
We also have Welt as your second dad.
So, what is this important thing you need to tell me about?
Yeah.
It's always funny that people like to call Welt and Himiko the mom and dad of the Express. Welt is twice Himiko's age.
Dad, are you hiding something from me?
I knew I couldn't hide it for long, Himiko. I am sick.
What?
This isn't the right place for this discussion. Let's go to my office.
Wait, did he transfer her weathering curse to himself? Is that what happened?
So...
Look, there's that painting of Pearl he has in his office for some reason.
It's the weathering curse. I know what you're about to ask. I do not share the Graphia lineage, which is why I believed I could find the demon from beyond and save you and your mother. But in the end, Ryusuke was just a useless man who couldn't save his wife or daughter, or even himself.
Tell me, what happened in the past 15 years?
You've seen my portfolio, haven't you? Those worlds are just like plain Arcadia. Every single one of them has fallen victim to the demon from beyond. In those places, luck is a very real thing, and the demon from beyond can manipulate misfortune.
What does that even mean?
He controls probability?
In ways beyond comprehension, you feel misfortune crashing down like a tidal wave. Solar storms, diamond rain, system failures, one disaster after another. But if you make it out alive, bizarre strokes of luck come swarming back to you. And so the cycle repeats, washing over the world, tearing it apart.
It sounds more insane than the Phantasmoon games.
I mean, the guy that's doing it has a dice for a head. Or I guess a hand holding a dice for a head. Is the hand his neck, or is that part of his head?
I survived over and over, yet my body has become as fragmented as Graphia once was. Is this his way of torturing the rebels? I don't know. But by the time I realized it, there was no escape.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? I could have reached out to the IPC's doctors.
Or the Genius Society.
It's no use. I've been chasing after him my whole life. I know him better than you do. Himiko, remember when you first learned to paint? I told you then why we must paint the beauty that we see.
Okay, go on.
Because the ugly, the despicable, and the cowardly, they endure forever through evasion, like beasts driven by survival. Beauty remains ever fleeting, just as heroes find their end in sacrifice, and stars dissolve after they shine. Humans have surpassed their animal nature. We face our pain and our end to win a dignity that the vast universe cannot ignore. So, we must capture what is noble and bright to show that such things truly lived. As for the barbaric and the low, they will endure regardless, needing no witness to their existence.
But Himiko, you are no longer the one who paints. You have become the very splendor that I strive to capture. Fate works in mysterious ways. I'm so glad to see you once more in my final moments, watching you fulfill your childhood dream. You are standing before me as the navigator of the Astral Express.
I should have come back earlier. I'm so sorry.
No. I am the one who came back too late. I've thought about it 1,000 times. On that final night of the bloodstained games, if only someone had been there to sit by your side. After everything, does this tardy father still even deserve to hear what his daughter wants to say?
If you're willing.
I'll tell you about everything that happened. Ooh,
Thank you.
Ooh, are we going to finally find out what happened 15 years ago?
Thank you, Himeko.
All of this happened after you went away. You were jumping from one job to the next, and for 4 long years, I had heard nothing from you. During those 4 years, I found the stranded express deep in the canvas world and kept trying to repair it. Watching the Phantom Moon grow fuller, I remembered the mask that had been handed down through our family for generations. If I could claim victory in the Phantom Moon games, then perhaps by harnessing the divine authority of elation, it might just be possible to set the express in motion once more.
I forget, she said she didn't win the games, right?
But the Herald of Death was a complete madman, and he smashed every dream to pieces.
So who ended up winning? We know that you ended up defeating him. Oop, are we getting a flashback? Is it going to be a CG? Or are we going to play as like a young Himeko NPC or something? Like that time we got to play as little child Finon. 15 years ago.
These bloodstains. The Herald of Death is heading to Dovebrook.
Is that still Chia? I can't tell.
He's already killed so many people.
Ooh!
When will it be enough?
Yikes. And I thought Firefly looked sick.
Himeko, are you afraid?
Who's saying that?
You're asking if I'm afraid? Of course I am. After seeing all that carnage along the way. Belle, Mia, everyone was splattered everywhere. Like spray paint.
Yeesh.
Twisted and crushed. They
I think there's some right there.
Turn into while they were still alive. But Himeko, I'm here for you.
Who is this that's talking? Maybe it's her supplicant mask.
I'm okay. I'm fine. If I don't stop him right here and win the Phantom Moon games, there will be no tomorrow for anyone, let alone a new journey for the Astral Express. And someone needs to avenge those students at the Academy. That is not your responsibility. If you are afraid, let me handle it.
Who is talking right now? I know I've said that like 3 times, but I really want to know.
It isn't my responsibility. If I turn around and walk away, no one will blame me.
I will blame you. No, I'm not kidding. I wouldn't do that.
But I am already here. I can't let him get away.
All right, Marcus Santali, you're going down.
Yeah. I'm not really scared anymore. Really.
I don't have an attack button. I just have a sprint button.
Warning. Warning. Rogue supplicant has entered Dovebrook district.
That's a lot of corpses.
Level, calamity. Aberration name, Herald of Death. By order of the Department of Aberration Defense. All units must begin evacuating civilians from the surrounding area immediately. Warning. Warning. Rogue supplicant has entered Dovebrook.
Okay, it's just repeating.
The suppression squad sent by the Department of Aberration
Oh.
Defense.
Oh, those are Aberration Defense
all
uniforms.
Completely wiped out. I struggled through the pain as the Herald of Death dragged and smeared them across the ground.
I think it would honestly be more gruesome if they didn't have corpses.
Is he really so far gone that he's using himself as paint? Even so, he still managed to break through the blockade ahead. That's terrifying.
To take down a monster like him, you need a single perfect strike. Overwhelm him before he can even react.
Okay.
I think I've got it. But first, I need to buy some time.
It was also back in 4.1, Evanescia seems to know Himiko, but Himiko doesn't seem to know Evanescia. Like, they've met, maybe they've lost memories or who knows what. So maybe that'll get explained here, too.
Let me handle that for you.
All right, but buying time is easier said than done. It's too narrow here.
Who are you talking
we need
to?
more room. The best bet is to pin the Herald down on that bridge.
Does she have, like, DID or something?
I'll take all the wish power I've gathered since the Phantom Moon became full, and use it as fuel to paint it into existence.
Paint what into existence?
The sheer destructive force unleashed from creating a massive object will break him and leave him completely incapacitated.
What's she gonna paint?
But by doing this, even if we defeat him, you would be giving up any hope of winning the Phantom Moon games.
True.
Yeah. By burning all the wish power, I will be forfeiting my victory. But even if I did win the games and restart the Express, what would happen to this city? To my friends?
Your friends are all dead.
Teachers and everyone
Well, some of them are
else?
alive.
Where would they have left to go? To set the Express in motion with Aha's power, while standing by as innocent people are slaughtered by monsters? To soar into the stars while turning a deaf ear to the screams on the ground? Someone who does that has no right to call themselves a nameless. Oh, I knew I should have stuffed an orbital cannon or a molecular saw into the case. Using that bigger on the inside Trailblaze tech, just like the Astral Express.
Bigger on the inside Trailblaze technology. She's explaining how her future suitcase works. That's so funny. Yeah, she's got like a giant fire starter, she's got an orbital cannon, she's got a drone, and like a giant molecular saw.
Remember that for the future, then.
Right. When this is all over, I will have to give it a try. Another body.
That's not great. Examine the body on the ground.
Black Birch. Guess he was after the Herald as well.
Black Birch, the masked fool? The one who turned Gotham City upside down not long ago? Only 2 supplicants are left in the games now.
You and the Herald of Death?
In other words, we are the last hope for victory over him.
Just like those legends I grew up with. A hero
So is it going to turn out there was no
monster
winner in these
to
Phantom Moon
protect
games?
Everyone. Now that responsibility falls to me. I will take him down. After that, I will repair the Express myself and see it fly over the horizon and break out of the atmosphere.
Although if she wins by burning away all the wish power, maybe she doesn't get to win.
What a beautiful sight that will be. Then consider this the first world to be saved before the journey on the Express begins.
Maybe that's why a new Phantom Moon games is happening like 15 years early, is because nobody wins this games.
The very first stop, then? It'll certainly be quite memorable. The stench. It's about time.
I'm gonna corner him on the bridge.
So exquisite! These flowers blooming in plain Arcadia! Ooh, I can hear dancing at the tips of my nerves.
There he is, Marcus Antali.
What is that? You say this is not enough? Still not enough! I need more pigment! I will mix my colors with screams of terror and pray for the catecholamines to drown me! Department head, I shall show you the error of your ways! This flesh is the culmination of life! Its own kin is right here! The giant tree running through our heartopia!
He's talking about the Planarch, the Panarch Elwood.
I shall become her! We will be as one! No!
Or he's talking about Evanescia specifically.
Devour her and become the one and only existence. Another new shade, dazzling, shattered crimson. Are you perhaps the color I've been missing all along?
Crimson, huh?
Step into this masterpiece!
Oh, that's freaky.
With me and lay the final cornerstone for the future of human evolution!
Oh, we're getting combat here.
Stop right there.
Oh.
So, you actually conquered the Herald of Death and set the Astral Express in motion once more at the end of the Bloodstained Games. Michael, I believe in your bravery. When confronted by death, you will undoubtedly choose to resist. But you were so frail and sickly. How could you possibly defeat the Herald of Death, who slaughtered every single supplicant? And how could you hope to repair such a massive, stranded express?
These are big questions we've had since 4.0, roughly.
The answer is clear. It would be impossible for you. That is, unless you had another person helping you.
What? Okay. Are we gonna go with the Himiko as an Imagine theory? Are they gonna just make that the correct answer again? Oh, God, I hoped this theory was wrong.
Don't deny it yet. I've been tested by you enough along the way. So now, give your father a little room to breathe.
Which would also be why she probably made a tombstone for herself.
While I was gathering your belongings, I found some of the manuscripts you left behind. There were 2 distinct sets of handwriting upon those pages. Every trace in that house proves that 2 people once shared a life there. Legend says that during the Canvas Age, the grand artist Whitebow painted his late daughter onto a scroll and breathed life into her. Suppose, just suppose, that my brilliant daughter created a likeness of herself, a self-portrait so perfect that it breathed and moved with her.
So he's figuring it out on his own?
If that is the truth, then every mystery is explained. During that night of the Bloodstained Games, a girl at death's door and an imagination she created followed the trail of the Herald of Death all the way to Dovebrook. As a monster bearing Shuhu's flesh and a supplicant lost to madness, Marcus Antali defeated the pair before him without lifting a finger.
Okay, now you can't just rewrite history like that.
Driven by pure instinct, he slowly closed in on them. He intended to use their very lives as pigment to paint a new bloody bloom. Little did he know that he was walking straight into a trap of their design.
On the bridge, he's gonna drop them into the river.
The moment he drew near, a massive iron fist was imaginated from the sky above. It crashed down and crushed him to dust. It was the night of July 22nd, 1984, of the Arcadian calendar. A colossal shockwave radiating from Dovebrook District shook the earth. As the dust settled, a strange urban legend found its way into every corner of the world. Over 10,000 sightings reported a giant arm descending from the sky that evening. In the hours that followed, the Department of Aberration Defense confirmed that the Herald of Death was completely incapacitated. The theories were endless. Was it a divine act by Aha?
Did she make like her own version of like Vita's Star Traveler? Is that what we got?
No one knew for sure. Yet the silhouette of that giant remained etched in every mind as a testament to heroism. It was just an arm. Yet beneath the brush of a girl who yearned for the stars, it became an extension of humanity's reach. The girl achieved her dream, and the stars set sail once more. Truly a most romantic fairy tale. And now, unfortunately, I have to destroy this fairy tale myself.
Is it true? Is he correct?
You don't believe me?
I have no idea who you truly are. But that little girl who longed for trailblazing, my frail and sickly daughter, from the very beginning, Himeko never left plain Arcadia.
That is not something you should joke about.
Maybe she really believes she's the original Himiko? I would like to hope that she is, because I don't want this story to be like a weird cop-out like that. It just seems depressing to be depressing.
You know better than I do.
Also, didn't Welt see this Himiko in college in like the Alien Space manga? Am I misremembering that? When she was like a lot younger than this?
By the way, things outside aren't looking good. The Arcadia is drowning in problems. Is it really wise to stay here instead of helping the younger crew members?
We should have sent Welt with us. Well, I guess Welt's doing something with Pearl and Yao Guang and Don Hung.
Those kids are all grown up now. They can handle their mission. And as for myself, I am staying right here to deal with the biggest problem of all.
The Ryosuke was... Is he... we're setting up one of them is going to be Asat Pramad. But then again, there's a mask that's fighting, like, Boot Hill's group right now. Not Boot Hill. Asheville's group right now. He's going to be fine. Don't give me that look. Gonna make me cry.
Are you intending to stay here until the outcome is revealed?
That could be 1,000 years, though.
It might take forever for him to return. Or he might never come back at all. Or maybe, if I just complain and say, I wish Blade were here, he'll just show up.
That's her dad there.
Anyway, it was his choice. We already said our goodbyes. Thank you for staying with him until the very end.
Now, it is time to deal with your matters.
We already dealt with my matters. I came here, I gave you the message, now I just gotta go talk to Evanesia, right?
Gray-haired girl. You seek me out with her token in hand. What is it that you desire?
I already told you why I'm here. Didn't you ask me to come here?
I don't quite follow. Our first meeting was just before we took the boat here.
By just before, you mean with the lanterns?
I only answered the call of wish power because of that mask. The one painted by Evanesia. Without it, I would not be here.
Oh, fuck you. The one that we talked beforehand was Asat Pramad, wasn't it? Pretending to be you.
So, who is this me you speak of?
Me, of course.
Shit. This guy's fucking everywhere.
Not you again. A meanie will always be a meanie.
Look at he's got a real model. He's in game.
Misfortune and I share one thing in common. We both enjoy dropping in uninvited. A reunion after 1,000 years. Graphia, it has been a long time.
Asat Pramad.
So you finally showed yourself, Lord Ravager. I knew it. This goes much deeper than I thought. Graphia's arch nemesis.
Back at Inford Hermitage, what you heard was only half the story. 1,000 years ago, amidst the ruins of Ahatopia, I found a baby girl on the verge of death.
Wait. The story that we got of Graphia's past was him pretending to be Graphia. So, is he going to say he was Graphia's father?
Her cold, lifeless body reminded me of the legend of Elation. Aha heard an infant cry and burst into laughter. Too bad I never did get the joke. So I came up with a much better one. I infused that child with the power of destruction, giving her the rebirth of a Void Ranger. I taught her to paint her monstrous beasts using the life of the veracity as pigment, all to carry out the Legion's divine will. Graphia, your name was your commission, to paint the world and carve a trace of our lasting glory just before the world meets its destruction.
So he's her dad. That's even more fucked up.
You were doing so
well, maybe not her biological dad.
Right up until you saw that express crash. It gave you ideas, Graphia. Unrealistic, foolish ideas.
Since that day, I have had nothing to do with you or your destruction. Your failure began the moment you tried to destroy the Express. All you did was turn the spirit of the Nameless into a rallying cry for rebellion. I took the power you forced upon me and used it to save the innocent. You commanded me to record the end of worlds, but instead, I created a sanctuary.
So, you think putting on a human mask makes you one of the Trailblazers? How amusing. Look at yourselves. That weathering curse is still eating away at you and your kin. It is the inescapable price for being a child of destruction who dares to betray her fate.
Interesting. So that's the source of the weathering curse. I'll admit it, not what I expected. Still doesn't explain how she's still alive today, though. We haven't answered that mystery yet.
World and canvas, a total disaster. Yet you still try to dress it up as a victory. Do you know why I haven't spared Ahatopia a single glance for an entire millennium? Because you bore me.
That's kind of mean.
But now, things have changed. Someone far more interesting than you has returned. And unlike you, she is the real deal. A genuine nameless. That is why I have returned. Simply to tell you all this.
That genuine nameless is Himiko.
Himiko? I've had my fill of this drama. Now, I'm dying to see how your face handles my fist.
For 1,000 years, I have painted them over and over again. Every innocent life you extinguished during the Sind Earth Age. Tell me, Asat Pramad, are you prepared to face their fury?
I have more important things to do than linger here. But this little parting gift of yours, why not let them have a taste instead?
What's he gonna do?
Come forth. Demonstrate your defiance.
Did he just roll his head?
Is it over?
The dice.
Watch out!
Pity. Such a clean strike. But the odds of success are 0.
He just undid probability. That's kind of crazy.
The restraint check failed?
A 1 in 10,000 chance. The moment I cast the dice, the outcome is fixed. Remove the mask, protagonist. It doesn't suit you.
Oh, the music's going hard. This is some Kingdom Hearts shit.
Your end is decided. Farewell.
Sorry. I have failed.
Why do we have to fight her exactly? Well, I guess she has destruction and he can probably manipulate her, I guess. I don't really know.
Minions of destruction! I will drive you all from this world!
We must force her back to her senses.
Murata Graphia, founding artist. The ancestral progenitor of the painters of Benzai Tengoku, and a remnant of the Murata of Graphia, she once utilized the power of veracity to imaginate phantasmal monstrosities for the Antimatter Legion. After witnessing the crash of the Astral Express, a vision of the ascending to the heavens took root within her, leading her to turn against her own creator, alongside the Nameless. Ultimately, to protect this realm, she sought to encanvas all of existence within her lonely sorrow. She depicted the vengeful spirits of fallen at the hands of Asat Pramad over and again, until that very resentment finally drove her to madness. Single target damage. Designate a target character with a high chance to inflict grudge ablaze. At the start of every turn, take fire damage. Can select endure flames or extinguish flames when taking action. Chance to inflict grudge ablaze. Summons God Devourer Offspring and applies Beyond Human Realm to all summons. Then causes summons with 2 or more stacks of Beyond Human Realm to immediately take action. Some of this unit's abilities inflict grudge ablaze. Recover 1 skill point, skip turn. Gain fortitude and damage taken decreases. Extinguish flames. Consume 1 skill point. That's a chance to immediately dispel grudge ablaze. And takes fire damage if not dispelled. After selecting Extinguish Flames, this turn does not end regardless of the result. Oh, so we can just empty skill points into it if we have a bunch. Beyond Human Realm, each stack increases max HP and damage dealt. When extinguished, deals fire damage to the summoner and recovers skill points.
Don't come any closer!
Aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Dear viewers, I've kept you warm and hot.
She's weak to fire. How ironic.
Till the end of the world!
Because that design just kind of screams, I'm on fire. Then again, paint has been very inconsistently elemented in this game. Just look at Hanya.
Here it comes. Unlimited firepower.
Burn, vengeful spirits!
Yep, we got Grudge Ablaze. No, we don't.
Do we have to go full force? Of course not. That is exactly what that Mimi wants.
Ah, so we're not going to kill her. Good. I like that.
Get them.
May you have the best of luck. To an explosive star! Darkin is doing more!
It's all about the thrill.
Man, we got 6 of these already.
No more messing around. This next round, real gaming.
All right, here we go.
The show begins.
How many can we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Man, we didn't even get above my average.
Bonus round incoming.
It's nothing.
Well, that's all of her health bar in one go.
Absolutely cannot let you touch this place.
Those are some big scary dudes. Is that the Bullet Worm Express?
We need to finish this fast and catch up to Asat Pramad. Looks like I have to use level 999 one more time.
No need for that. If a sword is needed,
he's here.
Mine. Have you thought it through? What defines a blade?
It's like an umbilical cord.
The sharpness that endures after all has worn away. I shall take veracity as my forge, and abundance as my iron.
Did he just get Abundance's gaze?
Die a thousand deaths. Tempered into a blade! What? Not even a welcome back?
I gave you a he's here. Don't hesitate. Slay her inner demons with the forged blade. Oh. Audio's dead.
No way! Blade! You answered my prayers!
Did he?
1 in 10 chance of survival. I choose to survive.
Grudge Blaze must select Endure Flames or Extinguish. I mean, we got the skill points right now, so let's, Extinguish Flames has a chance to immediately dispel. Haha! Now, can I dispel it with this? Wow, it doesn't get cleansed.
Burn this broken
Okay, now we can hear it.
Serve as the temporary fire!
200k.
What happened to her?
This is Asat Pramad's handiwork. We have to bring her to her senses first.
It's me coming.
There we go. This might just kill her, to be honest. Here we go.
Here's a bad omen slip. No need to thank me.
Watch and learn.
Oh wow, because Sparksy is CC'd, her she doesn't get to participate in the AHA instant. Haha, got it in 2.
The show begins.
This is your end, Graphia. Only 5.
Absolutely cannot let you touch this place.
All right, here we go. He just catches it. Oh wow. Why couldn't you do that to Full Wish? Oh, so we get to spare Graphia, but we kill Full Wish. I'm never gonna not be salty about that.
I hope I am not too late.
You're right on time, Blade.
Are you kidding? Your timing is impeccable, Blady. But isn't this a bit much? How did you even change outfits? What happened down
How
there?
did you even change outfits? We don't need to hear that from you, Miss I change outfits when I put a cartridge in my glove.
I used the Leviathan's maw to imprison Shuho. But that doesn't matter.
What matters is that you made it out alive and got the job done.
Not yet. I have made a decision.
What are you doing?
This time, I will stay and become a supplicant. I am joining the Phantas Moon Games.
Cool, put on the cool wooden octopus mask.
What? You're going to stay here and poke your nose into this world's business too?
Let us settle this first. Are you okay?
Thank you. All of you.
We will stop Asat Pramad. Are you really alright? Also, how are you not dead?
As long as the canvas remains, Asat Pramad cannot kill me. You have fulfilled what Evanescia entrusted to you. It was all me. For 1,000 years, I was the one obsessed with bearing every responsibility alone. Asat Pramad was right after all. I have been a ghost of 1,000 years past, arrogant enough to think my seal over the world in canvas was unbreakable. I really believed that accumulated wish power would be enough to strike him down when he returned. We are up against the same nightmare that survived a whole Sindearth age. The same monster that an entire era could not even overcome.
I mean, we beat Iron Tomb. How tough could he be? That being said, probability manipulation is bullcrap.
How did he even sneak into the world in canvas?
By pretending to be Graphia.
The first time I stepped into Inkford Hermitage,
A strange whisper tried to latch onto me, but it didn't succeed. Maybe that was the first step in Asat Pramad's plan to infiltrate this place. Then, he took on Graphia's form to tamper with my mask, and even taught me the way to summon the real Graphia. In the end, he got what he wanted.
So, this guy has only been after one thing this whole time.
The husk remains? To weaken Graphia.
And to awaken the husk of the veracity. We need to leave this place as soon as possible. The giant maw that swallowed me is starting to stir.
That's not good.
But he mentioned he had something more important to do. What is that even supposed to mean? He has so much on his plate, no way he can split himself into pieces and handle everything at once, right?
He 100% can't he? He's fighting Ashvale right now. And I'm assuming he's also Ryusuke, I'm guessing.
1,000 years ago, the demon lord from beyond invaded Ahatopia. The power he unleashed was beyond all comprehension. He could appear in places thousands of miles apart at the exact same time, as if he possessed countless incarnations.
He was kind of controlling all the meanies as well.
What?
Silver Wolves never change.
He said he was meeting a genuine nameless.
Himiko, she's in trouble.
Himiko Murata. The World's End Tavern. Oh, we're cutting back to Ashvale finally. It's been a long time since we got back to Ashvale. We haven't cut back to Welt's group either. No, we're cutting back to this.
Problem? Do you mean me?
You said that classroom was a secret place of your own creation, yet Fullwish seemed to know everything about it. You are far too familiar with the Express, yet there is no way my father could have ever set foot on it. And another thing, when we first met up earlier, you said it had been 15 years. But my father clearly left much earlier than that. Your story is riddled with holes. Or rather, you never even intended to pretend.
You are the only person I can never seem to lie to. And about that last point, it was just a slip of the tongue.
Stop this pathetic act. You are not him. You who dare to impersonate my father, show your true self.
It seems our pleasant little father-daughter chat has come to an end. Buying time, keeping me pinned down.
Still no clue why there's a painting of Pearl in this office.
You played your part well along the way. If I proved to be more dangerous than anticipated, you would be right there to shield your companions. But, Navigator, you still overlooked one possibility. The most fatal one of all. Why don't you try to guess at what exact point did I take Ryusuke's place?
I'm guessing 20 years ago. Oh, even before that, maybe.
It happened on the day that man, in his desperate search for the source of the Weathering Curse to save his family, was destroyed by me. That year, Himeko was 6.
Yikes.
At her mother's funeral, she met her father for the first time.
So she never met her father. She never fucking met him.
You are lying.
Yeah, I can only hope.
I have told you only one lie in all these years, my dear daughter. Nice to meet you. I'm your father, Ryosuke.
All that effort, all those years spent by my side. What are you really planning?
Asat Pramad. Plans within plans. He is the Kel'Thuzad of this story. He is the master. The Grand Master. This shit has been centuries in the making.
Even I find it hard to tell what goes on in this head of mine sometimes. But now, as I look at your face, at that exquisite expression, it all makes sense.
What was Pearl saying again? 52% chance he's working with Asat Pramad? I thought those odds felt a little high. I should just keep trusting Pearl.
I had so much fun playing a father. And the best part, that was not even the most fun I have had today.
Hey, can you hear me? Someone who looks like Asat Pramad just showed up at the tavern.
We are under attack by Asat Pramad. Don Hung and I will do everything we can to cover Yao Guang.
He can be everywhere at once.
Oh, I've played along this far, so why not make it interesting?
And that's how he was able to get on a phone call with Himiko and immediately show up on the Express.
A little opening act. You have proven your theory by tearing off the mask of Ryosuke. As a courtesy, it's now time to strip away your disguise. The ugliest lie of the Trailblaze. The truth that has been hidden for 15 years.
Red-haired woman. Wait, is this her light cone? This looks very similar to Himiko's light cone.
When the Phantom Moon is full again, I will be there as I have promised. I will come back with so many stories to tell you.
The girl looked up at the stars, but in her heart, she was terrified of setting out. She was afraid of the universe, and even more, she was afraid of the weight of responsibility. In the end, she'd left her wishes to someone else. As for her, she chose to lie in a grave and stay in the Arcadia forever. Ryosuke's daughter Himiko is long dead. When she saw how vast the stars really were, she ran away. Just as the Trailblaze will always converge with the destruction, culminating in awe-inspiring obliteration.
Uh-oh. What did he do?
So, you really are a fake.
Right back at you.
O denizens of this Arcadia, lost in its splendor, once I beheld the Astral Express rise again towards the stars.
Uh-oh.
Since then, you have known 15 long years of unbroken peace.
Oh!
It's been a while, old friend.
What just happened? damn, probability manipulation is so bullshit.
Asat, who delivered every promise of beauty to this Arcadia in advance. Now, please indulge in these long overdue surprises.
Are we gonna fight him? Whose POV are we cutting to? You're shitting me. They ended there? What? I was told I had less than 2 hours left. But holy shit, they ended there? Morton X played as a visitor on the Express. Okay.
Good fortune itself.
The founding artist.
A kind of destiny.
Arcadia Alert is standing by. President, we got the latest Arcadia. Sure. A jest that fades into the void. Breaking news. Publish. Have you not noticed that the runner-up has caught up quit? Whoa there. There's a bat too. Baseball Raccoon's been ranked #1 for 3 seasons. Alright. In the year 1999, a terrifying demon king will descend from the sky. Intro for Furbobo Weekly digs deep to uncover the long-hidden secrets of Phantasmoon's dark side for you all. Opening lines. Good heavens, barely 18 hours after Full Wish Crisis is... This is only 18 hours? This is like literally the next day then. Holy shit. I kept asking, when does this story take place in relation to 4.2? This is 18 hours later was the events of this story. Good heavens, barely 18 hours after the Full Wish Crisis ended, numerous strange figures appeared in the skies over various cities across plain Arcadia. They have dice for heads and wear top hats. That's a fedora. Or a gambler. Yet they have the audacity to claim that they are Lord Ravager Asat Pramad. This is beyond brazen. That's so Furbobo scary. Could it be that the prophecy in year 1999, a terrifying Lord of Terror will descend from the sky, was actually referring to an invasion by a Lord Ravager? Everyone must be curious about where the supplicants went and what they did before the great upheaval. The wait is finally over. We have handpicked the questions you care about the most from the comments and dispatched our fearless field reporters to interview key figures during the center of the storm. Is this really the time to be writing it? I guess it is the time to be writing an article. Got to keep the news and the people informed. Also, every online post from the point of view of Ryusuke, I'm going to have to go back and reread now that we know that it was Asat Pramad the whole time. Even though the world outside is far from peaceful, we hope that you, as a reader for Furbobo Weekly, will still have a smile on your face. Next up is the rapid Q&A time. Let's go. Interview recorders, Paraprints, Furley, Full Blitzer, and editor for Blackato. Oh, the ghost guy did it. Serious Scoops, your source for legit gossip. Question 1. That's Lord Ravager we're talking about. How did Customs even let him through? Is there any hope left for Plain Arcadia? At my knife is dull. Answer 1. March Bunny. Even if our opponent is Lord Ravager, we still got a shot at winning. Right, Baseball Raccoon? The Astral Express has defeated Phantilia, and that counts as 1 victory. The Astral Express stopped Iron Tomb, and that counts as 2 victories. The Astral Express holds the record of 2-0 against Lord Ravagers, and that counts as 3 victories. The Astral Express triumphed over the Lord Ravagers 3 times. So that counts as 4 victories. Wait, what? If you continue calculating in that manner, we will end up with an infinite number of victories. However, we must remain cautious and handle the situation with care. Baseball Raccoon, I will live up to the expectations of everyone. I'm going to use my bat to teach this uninvited guest who is destroying our Arcadia a proper lesson. Everyone, please lend your wish power to me. What's going on here in this photo? Whoa, oh. I heard Baseball Raccoon went to Inkford Hermitage Hot Spring Hotel, and I haven't been there yet. So is there a hotel review? Is it worth it? Baseball Raccoon. I was on a mission, not there to sightsee. I heard Graphia's soul is wandering around the place, so the hotel's haunted. But seriously, did you meet Graphia there? Yes, she's an incredibly talented artist, never misses a deadline. Let's just keep throwing shade at Nihilix while we can. Never behind on commissions, makes revisions on the spot. Anyone in the industry knows how crazy impressive that is. March Bunny. I'll admit she's super skilled at what she does, but the real question is, did she give you anything? Like an anti-Lord Ravager weapon? I'm dying to know. Baseball Raccoon. Alchemical array that blankets over plain Arcadia. Quantum tunnels. Quantum tunnels across time and space. Cryptic journals hidden in the basement. Haha, she gave me none of those. Then why'd you bring them up? Okay. March Bunny. Haha, why even mention that? Me and March sharing a brain cell. If you have none of them, you're not allowed to use the process of elimination to fool me. Look at Blade being all badass. Question 3. Is that Xianzhou fugitive who ate the Herald of Death's flesh still alive? At Plain Square. At Ultimate Blade Critic, still alive. Is Ultimate Blade Critic Blade? Woof Woof Dan, who the heck came up with that username for you? Leveling Solo. Of course. Why did I even ask? No wonder it sounds so internet savvy. Gotta hand it to the online legend at Leveling Solo. I gave him 3 options and he picked this one himself. For the record, the other 2 were I Can Still Die and Savor Paradise with Blade. Yeah, I think I would have picked the one that he went with too. So did you manage to sort out the Shuhu problem? Pretty much. Justice will be served and every debt will be paid in full. They are not going to survive this. So is he mortal now? I can't tell. Ever thought about becoming a Galaxy Ranger? Stable job, 3 meals covered, insurance from day 1. Maybe check the detective agency's bank balance first before you start trying to poach people. Of course. They're broke. The fridge is broken from what Mr. N said earlier in the quest. Moment of leisure. Character secrets break room. How did they get this photo? How the fuck did the Furbos get this photo? I thought this was a mental representation in Blade's mind. I didn't think this was an actual thing you could take a photo of. I heard the Stellar Run Hunter guy's skin turns dark when he fights. Genuinely asking, is this what they call going to the dark side? At Shrimp Kicked My Butt. Base Raccoon. At Ultimate Blade Critic Corrupted. At Ultimate Blade Critic. That's the color of metal after it's been quenched at high heat. Makes sense to me. I believe that. What does that mean? There's an old saying that goes, to forge iron, one must be strong. Does that mean you literally forge yourself? That's way too harsh. Which actually, there's at the end of his trailer, water gets splashed on his like custom Star Rail logo, quenching it. And then it turns black. Or maybe it's his true wrathful form, revealed after he burned through all those old grudges. Does anyone know Lady Graphia's address? I want to order her some takeout. Think she likes sauced duck. Ain't good. Baseball Raccoon. She's in the world in canvas, way out of the delivery zone. Fun fact, I'm totally within the delivery range, though. Terror and Fog. Oh, so she got rid of Tarrying Fugue? Okay. Feels a bit fake. I'm not talking about sauced duck. I mean asking for addresses. Ooh, Tidal Pearl Appraiser. Don't go poking your noses where it doesn't belong. Plain Arcadia's prison cells are pretty cramped. Not a pleasant stay. At Graphia. Thanks for all the love, everyone. I like sauce duck. Meow, meow, meow. I forget which Graphia was the one that meowed. Was it the Wispe one? Hi, I'm Sauce Duck. Terror and Fog. This has to be fake. The 2 words sauced duck have completely shattered my impression of Lady Graphia. Leveling Solo. Has nobody even questioned whether this at Photographia account is legit? Arcadia Life Tips. Got it right? I've seen tons of people saying once you go to Inkford Hermitage on vacation, you never come back. Is this for real? No way, they're just playing me, right? At Effortless Firepower. At Little Ol' Me. Hey, hun, we only provide end-of-life care and grand funeral services here. For team building trips or business partnerships, please contact Madame Pearl's assistant at Pearl Appraiser, Pearl the Wise. Who's little ol' me? I'm guessing this might be Casper. Possibly. So it's not people that don't want to come back from there, but they can't come back. Who's been going around saying all this stuff? And imagine a ancestor. At Leveling Solo. They've got ancestors packed in like sardine cans. Sardines in a can. March Bunny, question mark. Question 2. I want to be Plan Arcadia's leading fashion guru. Anyone have any recommendations for trendy accessories right now? At band username 8T8J4S8J. 88 Jazz 8J. I'm not sure what that is in lead speak. Baseball Raccoon, get a mem headwear, and you're guaranteed to stand out from the crowd. Plus, you can never go wrong with loading. I have the mem hat. I don't wear it unless people ask me to. I didn't buy the loading one. At Sparksicle, Heart Unreal Banger. It's Sparkly Rabbit and Fire Shroom, of course. So Sparks heads, come check out the live stream and grab yours. Hey, at Ultimate Blade Critic, those wind and fire wheels of yours look pretty sick too. Do you offer a free shipping on them? Nope. Which is actually funny, because if you do pull a Morton Axe Blade right now, you do get the flame and fire wheels. Though by the time I get around to editing this, his banner might be gone. Epilogue. We welcome more submissions. Paraprints, time is running out. The distinguished protagonists aboard the Fluffy are still busy defeating the Ravager and saving the world, so we will wrap up the interview here. Furly, catch you on the next one, Plain Arcadia readers. Furblitzer. Being a combat journalist is way too dangerous. I'm out of here. Baseball Raccoon and March Bunny and Wolf Wolf Dan and Hibbicat and Mr. Yang. See you there. Paraprints. But wait, there's more. We'll be selecting 3 top comments from our readers to win an ultra-limited Graphia former residence commemorative item featuring genuine Cinderth age craftsmanship. Dear enthusiastic readers, contact us on our homepage and send in your submissions. Our motto, if Plain Arcadia netizens can dream it up, Furbobo Weekly can dig it up. See you next time. There's the Phantasmoon Courtyard. Phantasmoon Games Supplicant Wish Power Rankings. Ooh, we get more updates on this. The Wish Power Rankings of the masked supplicants participating in the current phase of the Phantasmoon Games have been released again. Please show your support for the boss. First place, Raccoon Mask. We have shifted 0 places. Supplicant can. Second place, Octopus Mask, shifted up 1 place. Supplicant, question mark, question mark, question mark. Third place, Cat Mask, Supplicant Silver Wolf, shifted down 1 place. Fourth place, Crow Mask, did not move Sunday. Fifth place, Wolf Mask, did not move. Sixth place, Sparksy, Rabbit Mask, did not move. Seventh place, Fin Mask, still has not moved, yet to be called. And 8th place, Fox Mask. Eliminated? Question mark? Alright, time for the comments. Grilled Mushroom won over. Since there's no fluffy content, here's a little raccoon I drew myself. If you like it, gotta get a thumbs up, everyone. QQ. Oh, there's a bat, too. HD Bar Cult. Is new Fluffy out yet? Your next line is going to be, why hasn't the Fluffy updated yet? Why hasn't the Fluffy updated yet? Wait. HD Bar Cult. How did you know? I'm so good at playing along. Raccoon Bots. Baseball Raccoon's been ranked #1 for 3 seasons straight. Guess no amount of hot air can shake your true talent. I am a god. Have you not noticed that the runner-up has caught up in quite a bit with Wish Power of the Baseball Raccoon? Is it already on the decline? At I Am God, it seems that this friend... Sorry, Sparksicle lol. At I Am God, it seems this friend is picking a fight with every single thread. Just who are you anyway? A god, huh? I Am God. Sparksicle? So it's not a question. Is it actually your name? I should make you change it to Forever Love Sparksicle. Forever Love Sparksicle. Department of Aberration Defense, please help me. Wait a sec, still eating. Aberrations be arrested. That's Kuchiba's account. She must be having, which is why it's her eating noodles on the icon. Okay. Nanook with me. Working overtime has driven me to despair. How about the express crew just stops trying to save the world? I'm going to wish for a Lord Ravisher to destroy everything tomorrow. Tech Geek. I'll save the world instead. Don't bother, Express Crew. Blooming Arcadia. Any real people in the comment section, or did you all turn into Void Rangers? Hoot Quack 999. I'm afraid so. Strictest Monkey. I'm afraid so. Evanescia Cantasendia. Oh, she's still posting. Does Blade still take on commissions for forging weapons? I'd like to order a ruler blade as a spare. Ultimate Blade Critic. The design of a ruler blade. It is indeed quite a challenge. What about a compass blade? Leveling solo. Cheery Miss Dolly. What about a campus blade? What is a campus blade? Mysterious person whose name starts with Ryu and ends with Suke 1995. Gee, stop messing with Blade. And now we know that this is Asat Pramad, which is even weirder. Cosmic Traveler. Why are you still using this account? Thesis discovered by an anti-Legion spy. Fluffy across the blue special skit number 5, Madam Bird. Did I read this one yet? Alright, so we have a Morton X Blade now. My vitality is way too strong. Alright, next up on the Arcadia Alert. Zancho's #1 assassin is here to accept an interview. Zancho's #1 assassin is here to accept an interview. Intro. How do you squeeze an interview out of a man who's mastered the art of silence? Furbobo Weekly faces the greatest challenge since launch. Cold moon leaves Russell. Silver light covers Dovebrook. Beneath the wintry moonlight stands a man, as though he was one with the biting cold. It didn't say which Furbo wrote this article. For he is too quiet, for he is too cold. All about him is in a sense of bone-deep weariness and indifference, yet still he radiates an aura of murderous intent. He is weary, perhaps because he has killed too many people. He killed people, perhaps because he never had a choice. He never had a choice, because he had a blade in his hand. Today, the location of his murder target is 2 Furbo Lane, Dovebrook District. He's looking over here! He's here! Run! Okay. Is this Furbobo Weekly? The man asked coldly. Yes, that's right. So who is he going to be? His patience was clearly running out. No, don't kill anyone. We're risking being killed by putting out this commission, but we don't really want anyone getting killed. Yeah. It was just a way to get you to agree to an interview. The man is silent. I know. That is why I asked who is conducting the interview, which reporter. Oh, here we go. Story reporter Furley, compiled and edited by Furbo Press Corps. Written before the interview. Ever since Blade announced he was joining the Phantasm Games, his popularity has skyrocketed. The Furbobo Weekly backroom is absolutely flooded with messages from enthusiastic fans. Everyone is dying to know more about this mysterious man. But I've heard that Blade is a man of few words. So this little Furb made him a promise. No matter what kind of question I ask, please don't answer with silence, otherwise our interview will be really, really hard to pull off. Cry emoji. He responded, depends on the question. He successfully put all the pressure on me. First batter, Furley. Oh wow, all of them are going to be a part of this. Let's break the ice with a simple standard question. Furley, we are all so glad you made it out of the painting. So Blade, what is your favorite noodle flavor? Any is fine. Any flavors you don't like? None. Yeah, that's my reaction. Okay, Will. I'll just have to adopt the process of elimination. Tomato or pork? Bone broth. Both are fine. Seafood or curry? Both are fine. Inferno spicy or conscience clear broth? Inferno spicy. Oh, God. Second batter. Paraprince. We didn't get much useful information so far, but it looks like we're going in the right direction. Paraprints are up. Beep boop. Don't worry. I'll dig up a useful question. Out of the 7 Arbiter Generals, who do you like the most? He answered with silence. I came prepared. You can't dodge this one. Hua Yan or Fei Xiao? Huayan. My man. Anywho. Huayan or Yao Guang? Huayan. Huayan or Jing Yuan? Huayan. Jing Yuan or Yao Guang? Huayan. Beep, beep, beep. What? 4 wins for General Huayan. Something doesn't seem right here. Third batter. Furbobo. With Paraprince out of the running, the mission to find a breakthrough with the interpersonal relationships now falls to Furbobo. Here I come. I heard you're already been to Plain Arcadia to resolve something from the past. So, now that that matter is settled, who's next? Who are you going to target? Silence? Question mark? What a frightening gaze. To clarify on that question, with that matter settled, who's next on your hit list? Humph. A dead Furbo that knows no fear. Because Furbobo was the ghost Furbo, for those who don't remember. Who is on the hit list? It could be anyone, including you. Help! There's Blade fighting. Fourth batter. Jamibo. This is the AI Furbo. Time is tight and mission is critical. You're up, Jamibo. Question. Blade, why do you rarely post online? Uh-oh. After deep contemplation, Jamibo has compiled a few possibilities. Please select one. 1. You enjoy lurking. 2. You don't know how to use a smartphone. 3. Silverwolf broke into all your accounts. 4. Other reasons. Number 4. User has selected number 4, so there's definitely more to this story. Let's dig deeper. What is the reason? I don't like posting online. Yeah, I kind of figured that was the answer. The user mentioned a dislike. This is critical data point. Analysis. The recommendation algorithm factors in both likes and dislikes. When the users curate their feed with dislikes, it creates an echo chamber that allows them to reverse engineer their actual preferences. Jamibo completely understands. You might also like... Now a Stellaron hunter, he can never forget the melancholy eyes of his former mentor. As well as, if I put a hit out on myself, will Blade come knocking at midnight? So excited, I'm dying to find out. And other related content. Fiddlesticks. The user just pulled out a shard sword. The user really is mad now. Sorry folks, Q&A session over. Fifth batter. It's the Furley brothers. There are 2 Furbos, but room for only one question. Since wanted criminals get full-color headshots, and the headshots need to be clear and unobstructed with natural expression, why didn't the IPC just take you during the photo shoot? Blade silence, followed by Silverwolf took the photos. She is the one who sent them to the IPC. The only reason Blade has a wanted photo is because Silverwolf gave one to the IPC. Really? Really? Don't play with me. I might actually believe you. Sixth batter. Furblix. Ask questions about some hidden secrets. Go on, Furblix. I'm here with a question. Do you like sleeping in the nude? Question mark. I'm just worried about how long it'll take you to remove your bandages at night. Because you clearly have more bandages now after you came back from Inkford Hermitage. So, do you have to take them off before bed? Or not? If you do, you have to rewrap them all again the next morning, which sounds like a total pain. Just thinking about it, I'm super curious, so please tell me. Fine, I don't remove them. Because Blade keeps it real. Why aren't you laughing? Trying hard not to. Seventh batter. Furbolitzer, founding member for Furbobo Weekly. It's time for the grand finale. I've got a serious question. Some people are saying that the Aeon of Destruction Nanook is actually Blade in disguise. They do kind of look similar now that I think about it. There are 3 reasons. 1, Lord Ravager Asat Pramad is in Plain Arcadia, and Blade is also in Plain Arcadia. However, Blade has never appeared at the same time as Asat Pramad, which suggests Asat Pramad is avoiding the Aeon's claws. What? Blade has just responded with silence. 2, the Zanjo had an overlord named Zulo, who was slain by a Galaxy Ranger, and Blade and La Mancha, the leader of the Galaxy Rangers, are old friends apart from Nanook instructing La Mancha to eliminate the corrupt officials surrounding the ruler. There's no other explanation for why Nanook showed no reaction when Zulo was executed. Blade, again, question mark in silence. 3. Am I the only one who thinks Blade and Nanook look exactly alike? Both of them have broken arms, wrapped up in bandages, and I repeat, Blade and Nanook have never been seen in the same place at the same time. Proving that Blade is Nanook. For Bullitzer, if I may be so bold, I would like to ask, why does your Dharmakaya have such dark skin and white hair? It is hard to explain, says Blade. You could understand it as a manifestation of wrath, which becomes visible when things get heated. Like right now. Whoa, that's blazing hot. It's not that serious. No need for a live demo, my mistake. Phew, this interview nearly turned into a hit after all. And that's the scoop on Blade. Our reporters of Furbobo Weekly managed to dig up. Okay, Arcadian leak. I thought Blade got his tan from all that blacksmithing, but boy was I wrong. You're not alone. You're not alone. I have dyslexia. What? Who's blackmailing him? Blacksmithing. Blackmailing. That's funny. Dyslexia. Leveling solo. Hey, stop picking on Blady. If you want dirt on him, just come to me. Detective passing by. You sound diabolical. Great fortune at the table. Talk about rubbing salt in the wound with this interview. No wonder the Furbo lane was giving off malicious vibes when I passed by earlier. Hey, relax, it's me, says Bro Meanie. Oh, is this Asat Pramad's, like, new online handle? Get away for Bullitzer. Get away from me. Sparks go lol. Can you figure out which one of these accounts is Blade's, Heart of Blade, Metal Recycling, or Shrew-Who's Nightmare? Don't bother, none of them are real, says Leveling Solo. I hacked all of those knockoff accounts too. Don't blame me, the old man's way too trusting with online strangers. I'm simply helping him raise his awareness of cybersecurity. Detective passing by. Take care of yourself, brother. Ultimate Blade critic. Thank you, you too. The strictest monkey. Can't you just text each other? You don't have each other's numbers, huh? Yeah, we don't. HD bar cult. It's never too late to exchange numbers. Nihilix, shouldn't you be working on your manuscript? Alrighty, here we go. Universe-wide exclusive. The one and only interview with the Lord Ravager. We got an interview with Asat Pramad. Introduction. Delighted to arrive in plain Arcadia and bring destruction to you all. Please enjoy the impending apocalypse. Struggle with all your might. Resist the bitter end. And finally embrace a glorious death. You didn't actually fall for that, did you? To be honest, I'm not a fan of Archforger. He never replies to my messages. Even Zephyro, at least sends me a cursory. Vantilia's pretty cool. She always sends a bunch of stickers at once, then says something snarky like, "Hey, Dicehead, stop spamming the work chat group photos of your daughter." Group photos of your... I always knew Asat Pramad was going to be my favorite Lord Ravager, and I am not being disappointed. Reporter, Furbobo Press Corps. Another warm and sunny day in paradise, gazing up on the portrait, showing the president's wise and noble visage. The Furbos couldn't help but wonder this. If they could investigate and uncover intel on Asat Pramad before the boss did, then she would surely recognize their professionalism, be moved to tears, and give them a promotion and a raise. But where to find him? Just as the Furbos were deep in thought about this, knock, 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 a series of strange knocking sounds shattered the silence. Then, from the direction opposite of the knocking, a terrifying whisper came from behind the Furbos. Looking for me? What do you want? Answer 1, Asat Pramad. When a junior's newspaper wants me as a guest, of course I have to show my support. Even if I'm just pretending. It's good to at least feign excitement. You are the very first newspaper in the entire universe to interview a Lord Ravager. Are they? Wow, what an honor for Furbobo Weekly. We're gonna get that Pulitzer Prize for sure. What, no interview outline? No worries, I've already thought up one for you. Does the Lord Ravager scroll through short videos after work? How does Nanook calculate employees' KPI? If you sprain your neck fighting the IPC, does it count as a workplace injury? The Antimatter Legion's latest recruitment policies. Ah, that's probably more Archforger's department. I should not overstep. Question 2. Drop the act already. I already heard that Lord Ravagers eat children when they're hungry. You're here to silence us and turn us into Furbo Hot Pot, aren't you? That box in your head. That box in your hand. It smells so good. It can only be Hot Pot base. This? It's a half-price seafood hot pot from the supermarket. Been so swamped lately that I don't have time to cook. So with this, I just microwave it and it's dinner ready. What a Chad. Anywho, Lord Ravagers eat microwave meals too? You're that busy at work? Answer 3. So that's the thing. The business trips are a constant. Last time, we were hustled to Amphorius to welcome some new hire who didn't even stick around for probation, and immediately switched jobs. Does that even make sense? I think he's talking about Finon, because each one of the Ravagers shows up and leaves like a proverb for Finon. At the, on the, what was it, when you're going through like the 3 zones that lead to Finon, it's like true body or whatever it is. It's like in the third and final, I guess not the third and final act, I guess the penultimate act of that entire 3.7 patch. So I guess that means that he was Finon was going to be a Lord Ravager, but didn't quite make the cut. Every time I get back to playing Arcadia, there's a ton of work waiting for me at the Academy, but I can't leave. I depend on Graphia Academy's medical insurance for my tendinitis. Treatment. Now that I think about it, neither Akavili nor Nanook ever gave me any kind of insurance. Maybe being stingy is just something that all Aeons have in common. Boo-hoo. I feel you. The former president also milked our labor. We're all wage slaves in this world. Our lives are even more bitter than wormwood weeds. Would you be interested in working for the Legion? Selenova and Archforger are both hiring right now. I can get you in. Wait, why is he asking the questions now? Answer 4, Furley. Could you elaborate on which overlord is best suited for slackers? Paraprince, beep boop. You're so lazy, Furley. No overlord's gonna want you, boop. Furbolitzer. Also, how did this turn into you interviewing us? Question 5. Mr. Asat Pramad, weren't you in a rush to get home and eat your hot pot? So maybe you should wrap up the interview here. Answer 5. No rush. Setup's all done. I'm just killing time with you guys before the show starts. It's alright if you can't think of questions. Why don't we chat about everyday life? Hobbies, interests, that kind of thing. Got any consoles around here? Want to play around? Question 6. Okay, then let me ask something for real. If you hurt your neck, does it count as tendinitis or some kind of spinal problem? Asat Pramad. Tendinitis. Well, that was a question I was going to ask. Question 7. The dice on your head. Can you sleep comfortably with it? Oh, so the dice isn't his head. It's just on it. Easy. I just take it off before bed and everything's fine. No, want to learn? I can teach you. No, that won't be necessary. Question 8. What's your favorite food? Ah, you really stumped me with that one. Kiddo. When you've lived as long as I have, narrowing it down is no easy feat. The open-faced cheese pie from Syracuse 3. Even the most discerning fool would keep coming back for more. I knew a chef there with extraordinary skill. Half of what I know in the kitchen I learned from him. Then there's the meteor cake from the Ogilvy. The baker, Kashi, is a gentle soul. Chatting with her always reminds me of Dolly. The seafood noodles... I wonder if Dolly is Dorothy, the masked fool. The seafood noodles at the Kraken Tavern are my favorite in all of Plain Arcadia. The owner of the Kraken was also one of the first friends I made after returning to Ahatopia. Oh, and Duo Mention City used to have this little snack shop. Their family recipe produced treats nearly indistinguishable from the desserts of ancient Benzai Tengoku. My daughter and I loved them. Sadly, the owner's son was killed by the Herald of Death. And no one was left to carry on his craft. He and I were close during the holidays. He'd send sweets to the office, and I'd always bring him back a little something in return. Got so many friends here in plain Arcadia. How come you still want to destroy it? Asat Pramad. Is there any contradiction between the two? Wouldn't destroying a world you once lived in with your own hands weigh on your conscience? Answer 10. No need to worry. My gym membership for this year has already expired, although getting insurance might be difficult with Graphia Academy gone. He's using Graphia Academy's medical benefits to pay for tendinitis and medical insurance. The daily life of a Lord Ravager doesn't sound so different from the regular person's, does it? For me personally, getting promoted to Overlord doesn't really change my hobbies. In my downtime, I still read, game, take walks. Yeah, but most of my colleagues are pretty shut in. Can you even imagine Zephyro kicked back in an ergonomic chair, cradling a cup of Immortal's Delight? Only Selenova and Fantilia sometimes play a bit of chess together. Have tea parties and things like that. Beep boop. So even Lord Ravagers can be a bit girly, huh? So do they chat about how to destroy the world over tea? No, because I just made that up. Damn it. I'm not sure how much this is true. Question 12. What have you been reading lately, Mr. Asat Pramad? Any book recommendations? Fluffy Across the Blue, 100 Facts About Akavili, The Falcon Saga, The Cosmic Slackers Compendium, Father-Daughter Relationship Repair Manual, which Ryusuke mentioned that he is reading. Postpartum Care for Void Rangers. Who wrote that? I even picked up a Fantilia-inspired novel at Star Rail Fest and sent copies to all my colleagues. Everyone rejected the package except Luxbane. Oh, looks like it's nearly time. Luxbane reads comics. Noted. Asat Pramad suddenly stands up, grabs the seafood hot pot, and gives the Furbos a bow. The young actors have finally taken their positions. I too must return to enjoy my remaining time with my daughter. And with that, he spins the dice head around and vanishes from the newspaper office. Scared the fur off us, boss. We're filing workers' comp. Alright, we're gonna like this one. Alright, user comments. Laughing prone. Get out. Is that really you? It's not a fake, right? Mr. Meanie, take a guess. Bro Meanie, take a guess. Baseball Raccoon, Asat Pramad, you just wait. I'm gonna make a perfect dice roll. No wonder he likes Cosmicon Collective so much. In the room where it happens. Whoa, this post is blowing up. Gotta jump on the bandwagon. What do you mean you interviewed a Lord Ravager? Out of moves. Is it too late to buy a ticket and bail from the Arcadia right now? Aberrations will be arrested. Citizens, please do not panic. Following the evacuation procedures provided by the Department of Aberration Defense, please retreat to the nearest shelter in an orderly manner. Dovebrook Wind. Wait, I think I was standing in line with this guy at the supermarket earlier. If I'd known he was a big deal, I totally would have asked for a selfie. Pan Shipper. The trembling little Furbo and the Lord Ravager. I ship them. Honestly, no cap. Pan Shipper. Don't be so desperate. And I believe we have some Furbobo Gossip as well. That's new, right? Got a question. Who is Scott? Oh God. I'll read this one. This one sounds fun. Do you still remember during the Baseball Raccoon versus Full Wish livestream battle? Baseball Raccoon shouted, "This one's for Scott." Who is this Scott anyway? Super curious. Sparks one line per sentence. What is this? Poetry hour? Good old Gork. What? Can orches not write poetry? Do orches not fit in your stereotypes to have waves of blades and spears? What exactly do you mean? Wait, okay, you got me. Now, I'm sorry, alright? Detective passing by. Why is Sparks still imitating me? Terror and Fog. Scott, as in one of the victims of the Sinwish Syndicate case, Lyndon Scott, he was friends with Baseball Raccoon when he was alive. No way, absolutely no way. Lyndon Scott's a notorious scumbag. Cube Mania. How could a hero like Baseball Raccoon be friends with him? And shouting about avenging him in a fight? That's nonsense. Bubbling so lol. Then who is this man? I think it's the three most important people in Baseball Raccoon's life. Their names, when abbreviated and combined, form the name Scott. You take the S, T, and O from Tribios, the phonetic K from Anaxa, and the T from Ifrit, Duke Inferno, to create the ultimate name Scott. What? Frank, dude. Okay. I'll let the first two slide. Who is the plain Arcadia expletive? But who the plain Arcadia expletive is Duke Inferno? According to the unofficial Fluffy Wiki, Ifrit is the leader of the Everflame Mansion, a faction of the Annihilation Gang. His people worship the Aeon of Destruction and Nook, yet remain overlooked. Frank, dude, I know who he is. That was not an actual question. Cube-Mania. Anyway, I don't buy that this is Lyndon Scott we're talking about. I wonder who Cube-Mania is. I wonder if they're like the Hexanexus guy. Raccoon Bots. Baseball Raccoon isn't as petty as some people think, only fixating on others' flaws. She can see the good in people too. This Mr. Scott must have surely had some qualities a Baseball Raccoon appreciates. Happy Purple Yam. Got it. The strictest monkey. Justice falls like rain on the righteous and the wicked alike. If justice only favored the good, it would be more terrible than the extinction of goodness itself. Detective passing by. Quit yapping and lecturing people. Come home already, I'm starving. Ultimate Blade Critic. I ship this. What? Ultimate Blade Critic. The last one wasn't for me. Ultimate Blade Critic. How do I delete a comment? Ultimate Blade Critic. At Leveling Solo. How do I delete comments? Ultimate Blade Critic. At Leveling Solo. Screen time management activated for you. At Leveling Solo. Whoa. I was just kidding around. Why are you getting all worked up? The strictest monkey. Lol, I'm dying. Detective passing by. Stop laughing. Come home already. I'm starving. That's funny. That must have been a 4.21. Alright. Well, this has been a... not that long. That places the entire playthrough at probably somewhere in the ballpark of 6.5 hours. I'll probably edit it into 2-3 hour-ish streams when I eventually end up uploading it to the YouTube channel. But I have other stuff I need to edit first. I have a Genshin video to edit, and then I probably will stream something else in the meantime while I'm waiting for other times to do this. So, as for what we plan on doing in the future streams, I guess we'll start doing the events. Because we have Pixel Plane Rumble. And we'll get to that when we get to that. So the next streams will probably be either Culturby Fold Quest, some early access content for Lost Branch of Legend, and then we'll end up doing Lowen's story in Genshin. Also, because of how much I've been saving for Sandrone, I think when Sandrone comes out, or her trailer comes out, I'll probably do a live stream where I react to all the Nod Cry character trailers, because I believe, except for Varka, I didn't really watch any of them. So this will probably be a nice stream for me to just have something else extra on the YouTube channel. Anyway, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Happy June 6th, everybody. 6/6. Catch you all next time. Stay safe out there, and remember to join the Discord if you want to stay informed of what I'm doing and when I'm doing it. Anyway, this has been Dan After Dark. See you in the morning.